What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Hopefully, if you made it to Philadelphia to rock with WrestleMania XL, we got to see you and you made it back safe. 'Cause that's all I worry about, is that my people get back safe. This week, it's kind of chill right now. That's because it's just me. But we will be doing an entire no cap recap of the last week.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. We live.
Yeah. We back.
Hey man, I got my voice still. I'm proud of myself.
It's funny. That's been the thing. Like how far back has your voice gotten since Mania?
Oh, I'm back. I
think I'm there. I was Tuesday. It wasn't nice.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's been a day.
We got a Samuel Adams Boston Lager here.
There you go.
Kid. What's going on? Pour up.
Chat is active. What's up, Jermaine? Piece of the Eyeball Podcast. Shouts out Kelly Pearson. I see you. Bodega Shug.
We're going to do something different today.
What's up, peeps? Big Rock. It was good to see you, Rock.
Always. Shout out to Too Cold.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I don't know what's going on.
Man, whispered his.
Hey, Rock. Shouts out to Too Cold.
Where they at, Rock?
Shouts to J-Va. Too Cold is crazy. It was ill seeing Too Cold live, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, came up there with that little stutter step. Yeah.
Shouts out to Rattler Steve, Joey Savage in the building. So Daryl, shouts out to some names being in the chat.
What's up, D? What's going on? We're gonna put that together, yo.
Shouts out to the people in the chat whose names I'm be seeing now.
Hey, look, speaking of which, man, listen, the first thing I gotta cleanse myself, my nigga. It was too much. But I got thing. Come on, God.
Oh yeah, no, it was throughout. At least on the WWE side, I don't know about anybody else, but in looking back at Stand and Deliver, and then like some of I haven't gone through both nights of Mania yet on Peacock, but everybody had that Eagles green. Roxanne Perez had it in her hair. Logan Paul had it in his job. I mean, the whole damn stadium.
Hey, Steve, we definitely miss you down there, brother.
Shouts to Donnie.
You already know Donnie.
Shouts out to Cam. Shouts out to Kofi. Always this nigga.
God.
What's poppin' with you? Where you been? Muted?
Yep. Straight muted. Great muter.
Check this out.
Great muter. That's funny.
I'm in a car, right?
Oh no. What happened?
Always because of my bad lung. I always gotta blow my nose.
Got you. I'm with you so far.
So I decide I'm in the car. Traffic has stopped.
Of course.
Let me blow my nose real quick. And I get a kick out of seeing this shit to see what it is, because there's always some wild shit coming up.
Tracking your snot?
Yeah, because there's always something.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
I look in my napkin, and there's nothing there.
What you mean?
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I'm looking.
Really are the great muter.
I start driving, and that shit on the windshield.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
This nigga snot. This nigga snot boogie. He snot boogied on the window.
Snotty Pippen.
What?
No,
We're Snotty Pippen, yeah.
This is above.
Snot Skiles.
It's above the steering wheel. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That's disgusting. That's actually nasty.
You know
Only you, bro.
I just scooped it off the windshield and flicked it out.
Hey,
That's disgusting.
that's
Yeah.
how you.
That's nasty.
Wow.
These are all new people too.
It's a lot. Well, I will say it's a good amount of new. They've been in the comments like, "Hey, yo, we just saw Bailey with that Jade Stone T-shirt," or "I just happened to find y'all. I'm glad I found this podcast." Shouts to y'all.
Shouts to y'all. You may leave.
Don't leave.
If you are a fan of said corporation.
Now, Matthew Damone. Is that Vic Damone's kid? If y'all get that, y'all watch movies.
It is Vic Damone.
You just
Vic
have
Damone's
to.
kid.
You just gotta let it marinate for a bit. You can't. You can't
Argue much
take
worse
a
than
snot
that.
boogie story and then just leave. Like that's not how.
Snot boogie. He always robbed the game, yo.
Roman is still my champ.
If you in mourning, I mean,
We're not there yet. I don't think we're there with Chody Loads.
Chody Loads is wild work.
Chody Loads is crazy. She go. But we, like I said, we're not there. We're not there yet.
Pouring up, baby. We pouring a good crown tonight. God dang.
Talk about it as a
sorry bastard.
big bitch too. That's the big hole. Where do we start? We start Thursday last week.
Well, no. Let's start with when you got in town.
All right. That's the thing.
Shout out to y'all niggas who rock with the pre-recorded, unrecorded. You know what I mean? Last week,
Yeah.
I had a great time. While
Not
y'all
talking to y'all.
Yeah, I had a great time. While we
Hey, hell yeah.
That was actually that was the most lit I've gotten during a pod, and somehow still got the pod out.
Hey.
Shouts out to the free Henny. I got to Philly Wednesday morning. I had a dude wipes. We'll see about that, Doc D. That dude wipe shit was ridiculous. Well, I'm glad. Thank you.
Hey, dude wipes be a lifesaver. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Dude, you know what's funny? Damn, this is so off the beaten path, but the way people talk about the way pro wrestling fans smell, I kid you not. In the section I was on when the dude wipes first hit the Yami, what are those?
Ha!
What's that? Yeah, I was, and I had to be. I mean, 'cause I'm not gonna sit and talk. Yeah, this the rag you use to wipe. You know what I mean? Like, think about what a wipe would be for a dude. Just think about it for a second. That's it.
Wait.
It's a BBW, a big baby wipe.
Y'all was all around. Everybody was all around this week. It was only one time when I was like, damn, it smelled rough over that mom.
Somebody smelled like they was either farting or they just smelled like shit. Saturday night. Sunday was fine.
The Hennessy knocked that right off. I didn't smell nothing after that.
It was niggas probably you doing it.
Oh, but it wasn't me doing it.
It was, because I heard you kept farting when we was walking.
Peace to Gene Cena. He was talking about
that was not
Gene Cena said you was crop dusting.
That was that nigga.
He had the bubble guts. He would have shitted on himself.
That
No,
was that nigga because all them cheesesteaks he ate.
he would have shitted on himself.
Kept eating cheesesteaks, yo.
That's all he ate.
Yo, I'm ready. Probably not. I'm ready to go. Cause what you ready to get a breakfast sandwich? Probably not. Another cheesesteak.
From where? From just like the Yami on the corner.
The mark.
Yeah, Red and Terminal.
Gotcha. At least he was getting decent cheesesteaks then. I'm assuming.
Nah, the first one we got was a hit.
Damn, Corey.
Mellows or whatever. Outstanding.
And this shit it was a hit. Well, because the one time I was at the B&B, he was laid up in the bed with his coat and his clothes on.
Hey yo, he was under the covers with
He's
his
under the cover. He took his shoes off.
But he had the covers up like this too. He had to cover the whole covers.
it was up to his neck.
It was like
He was tucked in.
And it tucked up under his chin, yo.
He was tucked in.
Do you have your coat on in the bed?
I think that was his stomach. I think his stomach was fucking with him. I think that's what it was. I'm damn cheesesteaks.
My drawers, yo.
You never found them?
Ayo, Doc D, that's very funny.
It's mud butt is crazy.
No, it's
mud butt.
Cuz wiped his ass with my drawers, yo.
You're wild.
No.
You're wild.
He stole kind of drawer.
He stole them for real?
Nigga, I don't know where my drawers went.
That nigga had no
Jesus
drawers.
Christ.
So
You was flying free?
If y'all hug Math Damon this weekend.
You was flying free? You
What
was
the
flying
fuck
free?
is that? I'm telling time, nigga. It's time to go.
I'm telling you.
You was flying free?
Oh,
That's disgusting.
sundown.
That was dumb early though. That was like Friday.
That was day one.
You just lost your drawers.
All of them.
He was like the opposite of a wrestler. You know, the wrestler come out there and just his draws.
I ain't got none. Shit.
You know what? Fuck it. Here I am.
You didn't at least go to one of the 40 Targets in that area and buy a pair of
Why
drawers?
was so many Targets and no Walmarts?
It's dumb Target. I don't know. It's just mad Targets out there.
Walmart, I think Walmart needs space. They need like a lot of land, I feel like.
Sundial math is
Sundial
ridiculous.
Damon, yo. Sundial Damon.
Jeez, I'm putting on the list, but goddamn. All right, so yeah, I got rewind it back. I got in Wednesday.
Throw your ones up, cuz I said I already did.
Yeah, ill. This nigga,
Already up?
the fuck is you acknowledging? God damn, that's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Salute to you.
No, nigga, no, nigga, no. Not at all. Not at all. Nah, yeah, I got in Wednesday, and just like I had a pod to do. We somehow just bogarted the entire little area and dropped a pod or did a pod early that day. Did we get into anything else crazy? I feel like Wednesday was a lighter day, primarily because Thursday was WaleMania. Plus, like, everybody was coming in. It wasn't really nobody but us there on Wednesday anyway. But Thursday is when I really started seeing the masses on some.
I'm definitely there. Matter of fact,
Fight
I've
Club
already started
April
having some
21st.
conversations.
That's my birthday. I ain't going.
Yeah, I've had a couple conversations already. It should be we lining things up coming up.
Ain't nobody talking to me.
Wait, they
Got a friend in the world outside these boxes.
are Ashe and Fight Club? Are they doing that on purpose? That's the second
I don't
time they
know.
recently did
This is definitely the second time.
within like that was February when they had the I mean, anyway.
And it's 420. That's 420 weekend.
It's that weekend, yeah. That's that weekend. Nobody got shows on 420 in any. I feel like we so off topic. Is the Dream World and the King Bees matches? I think is on 420, but I don't remember.
I thought it was next week, to be honest with you.
I'd have to.
Is
look.
it 420?
I think it's 420. Well, I mean 420 is next week either way, but I think it's actually that Saturday. Peace to the chat. If you was in Philly and we ain't see you, let us know. If you was in Philly and we saw you, let you know. I see you.
You ain't want to be seen if we ain't see you.
That's funny. So how was y'all's trips on Thursday? Was it bad? It was a quick bop.
It wasn't crazy.
Mimi, you had a crazy trip.
It was good. I had a great trip.
Yeah,
I had a great trip in.
I'm trying because I know it was weathering at some point. I don't remember if it was weathering that morning. Anyway,
Not yet, little
Was it
baby.
cold?
Not yet.
No, I don't think it was cold. I don't think it was raining.
it was raining the day before. It was definitely raining Wednesday.
Yeah, it was raining when we came in.
It was raining when I came in as well, but
Yeah, it was like
Towards the afternoon.
Thursday.
Yes,
I think that was one of the last days where it was going to be some situations in the air. Anyway, Thursday was just WaleMania.
Yeah.
That was
got acclimated to where we were.
WaleMania was a problem.
Yo, somebody gave us the wrong directions, yo. We ended up at
nigga.
we ended up at WaleMania, my nigga.
Yeah.
What?
Niggas got out the car, Cobbs was like, yo, this ain't the place.
Where
Where did you go? Is that what took you so long to get over there?
Yes. So, what was the name of the venue?
Franklin Hall.
Franklin Music Hall.
Whoever ordered the Uber ordered the Frankfurt Hall. It was white people and stiff. It was one nigga out front, wild high. He had been pre-gaming. Like, hey, yo, this the wrestling joint?
This the what?
He said,
wrestling joint.
WaleMania. I'm like, yo, it's in the back.
It's in the back.
That nigga still looking for it.
Son, I looked up at the sign.
Carl said, this ain't it.
It was parking right out front. I said, "Oh nah,
this can't be it."
Ain't no goddamn way.
Y'all went to Frankfurt Hall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the nigga from the real world in there performing. He said, "Babu doo babu dee blah."
Come man,
You gonna catch your Uber tonight?
Yo,
That's
DDM was
ridiculous.
cussing. We was about to cuss y'all asses out.
It wasn't our fault.
Who ordered the Uber?
You ordered the Uber, didn't you? Order the
Damn.
He ordered the fucking
Nah, the
Uber.
Gene ordered that.
Everything is Gene. Everything is Gene. They say Gene seen it. He could take it. Everything wrong was Gene this week.
No social medias,
Nope.
nothing.
He don't know
everything.
He don't know nothing about that. He'll never find out.
He got a jail phone. We don't know how to work. We ain't got no apps on that shit.
Nigga, niggas with jail phones is great. That's a dedication that I cannot do in 2024.
Not the boost.
Yeah.
He booped it.
That shit flip open. The shit,
That's
the
why
shit
he kept Putin. He was making calls. Hello.
You gotta get it up in there.
God dang.
Nah,
Nigga keep calling me. Hold on, there's a nigga on the other side.
Ew. That's some poo.
Hey, stop lying.
Had us outside for 20. Who outside for 20? What happened? What happened?
Lying.
Yes, it was long,
Lying.
bro. It was
wasn't no
long,
damn 20
bro.
minutes.
Oh, you saying the line
was
outside of
long.
WaleMania?
No, we was waiting for them, and it was cold. So of course, when it's cold, you know that everything feels like an eternity.
Right.
When we got there, y'all was inside anyway.
What was
No, we
Wale
wasn't.
was smoking
Outside.
weed?
Nah, y'all came out. Remember, y'all came to the door to get us. Y'all was
Oh yeah, we
inside
couldn't
when
stay.
came
Yeah,
in.
we couldn't stay. We couldn't. We was out there for a good 20, and was like, wait a second.
It took
We
8
get, and
minutes
then we
to
went
get there.
inside.
Do I have a photo? I gotta have
It
a
only
photo.
took 8 minutes to get there.
Right, and y'all was out. You went to the wrong spot.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say
the
eight
same-
plus 20.
the
Like, what are we
same
talking?
Uber-
No,
the same
it
Uber
wasn't.
came got
The
us.
same Uber picked
And
us
nigga
back
busted
up.
you. And nigga busted you like, these niggas.
And we hopped right back in there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So that
Nigga
was
had the Uber like, we
a
sorry.
minute.
We sorry.
Yo, I'm sorry, dog.
My bad.
I should have known, dog. I should have known.
Frankly,
My
That
bad.
nigga was proud of us because we was talking crazy in there.
In the Uber?
Yeah, that Uber driver was tired of us. He was like, nigga, you do know it's Ramadan. I ain't ate nothing yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I
I'm sorry.
crashed this mother.
I'm gonna show y'all what RVD was doing at WaleMania.
The same thing he always does.
Oh my god.
That was it.
that's a blunt.
He
Let's
he
be
put
clear.
he lit the blunt on the stage.
Be clear that a lot of people, the terminology blunt has been changed and manifested into some other shit.
Facts.
That is an actual blunt.
That's a blunt for real. Yeah, he smoked that shit.
And they was smoking
mean-
a D. Or
He
now.
rolled it. He rolled it and smoked it.
Yeah, that means
He rolled it on stage.
he definitely
No.
smoked. I mean, drink Hennessy.
I'm
He
just
probably
saying.
he rolled it on the way.
I'm not just smoking no randos. Like, thanks, buddy.
nobody smoked random.
Not no 2024. You don't know what's in there.
Yeah. And well, I mean, you can't. Philly. They were saying Philly was dry anyway. I mean, it's not a. It's
not
technically
legal.
not legal, so you kind of gotta supply your own. Yeah, I don't know why anybody. They asked. I was just giving the information. But overall, WaleMania had some dope moments. If you didn't see the clip of Samantha Irvin doing her version of Razor Ramon's theme music with the flute.
Yeah, yo, she had that joke sound like the beginning of Tim the Toolman Taylor.
She killed that shit. You did. You're wilding. That nigga did. He did used to do. I hated that show. I hated that show. The fucking Tool Man.
I ain't see how
Just love Tim the
playing the
Toolman
flute.
Taylor.
Nah, it was dope. You should find it. It's definitely on her page, but you should find it. She was damn near MVP of the weekend. I don't want to, unless it was somebody else. I feel like she did that.
Yeah, Rick
The show-
O'Shea was out there. Rick O'Shea was out there talking about, look at my baby.
Yeah.
Look at my brother. Look at him.
I didn't even know that was Rick O'Shea.
What you thought? You thought it was
Nick O'Shea. I know.
Yeah, he had the
I'm like, yo, who is this random nigga?
He was head to toe in Eagles gear. You didn't know nothing about
That's why I thought it was a random nigga.
Like he was just a fan that happened to be up on stage. Damn, I'm sorry, brother.
Get that energy out of here.
I'm sorry. It was.
Yo, fam was sick. Almost got sick to his stomach looking at all that green. He couldn't take it.
I almost turned green. I did like walking on the Eagles logo as I was on the ground.
Right.
I gave it a little cigarette, like when you're putting out a cigarette. Give it a little. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Gave it a little.
It was. I was there for a minute. I was in WaleMania for a minute. I was kind of nice with the Hennessy before I finally saw y'all. But it was good. It was good. Yeah, I had to wait a couple hours, but it was good to see. It was good to see everybody because it was literally everybody. It was the gang. It was.
I actually didn't suffer through that, Corey, but that's another conversation. I did not suffer through those seats.
Midnight Green. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, come on, Steph. You gotta do better. Get you some blue. Come on now, get you some blue in your life.
I was surprised that they were so Eagles. Like it would
be.
But it was with the Eagles, with the Phillies, with the Flyers, and the Sixers. It felt like it was 85% Eagles merch or Eagles color merch, and everything else was kind of smattered in there.
Mania was
spelled holy
Stand and Deliver.
It was holy.
Granted, Stand and Deliver was in the 70s.
and SmackDown and Raw.
Right. But
I figured you would at least see more Sixer stuff.
See, Sixers seem like the layup. They already love red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying?
Or like a good.
But they a good hockey WrestleMania. The logo is already green.
Yeah, shit was weird. It was easy for them Eagles fans though. They was walking around. They was color coordinated like a motherfucker.
The only stinky people I ran into was Eagles fans.
Probably was.
Every time I was like, somebody rocking gibbons. All right, nigga, like go take a shower.
Wait, Corey, since you're claiming the link, they smell like that all the time there?
That's why Link Brown was stink.
Because it was that Saturday. It may have been the wind. This Saturday was blowing the. It was smelling doo-doo-y. Saturday, not Sunday. Saturday night, it was smelling doo-doo-y.
They was like Eagles fans,
and we was outside.
I remember.
Never mind.
I remember the smell. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Shouts out to CJ and Graham at WaleMania.
Yeah, shout out to the enemies, man.
That bartender lady was pissed at y'all.
Nigga, she's like, y'all. I must see you gonna drink.
They said you ain't. They said you ain't RVD.
How many times you went to her?
We ain't move.
It was just
not move.
It was at one spot up. No, because everybody went downstairs at one point. But I first saw y'all upstairs.
Yeah, and then Rock, you know what I mean? Rock was like, yo, who's looking for beer? And the lady said, you can get Coronas downstairs. So Rock like, yo, let's go downstairs. We went downstairs, posted up, and then like, yeah, we ain't got no Coronas.
No, I said someone gave me a Brooklyn lager.
I said, I'm not going back up there. I don't know what that is.
Homeboy asked me what I was drinking. I said the Hennessy. And he said, here go your Brooklyn
lager.
You're like, yo, what y'all drinking? Hennessy. That was it. Look, Rock here. Shout out to Rock.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to all them niggas, man. Fam, what's up, fam?
Yeah.
Crown Royal. Your fourth, fifth one. I was like, all right.
I ain't got no more stickers.
I drank.
I kept getting everybody. I tried to give stickers to everybody I saw. It was only one time I had a mean on me.
The stickers everywhere.
They better be. If you got a sticker, you ain't got no friends, you better stick it somewhere.
Yeah, stickers got
a fact.
Put that shit up on the wall.
Shout out stickers.
I didn't stick nothing up in stick no stickers up in WaleMania.
I put them in the bodegas.
Yeah, I put them on the post. Actually, I ain't put them nowhere, Mr. Officer. I ain't put them nowhere.
Now
you didn't see nothing. It wasn't me. It was hypothetical. It was someone that looked like me, another black person. Friday. Friday. I mean, unless there's anything else about what did we do? We kind of just dipped after WaleMania. I know I dipped because I had to get up early for the. I had to get up early to see AJ Styles and LA Knight try and throw each other through a wall when apparently there was a whole earthquake.
Niggas didn't know.
Yo,
I know I didn't.
I come out to the other side of the B&B. Gene was like, yo, what was that? I was like, what was what? Nigga said, it's a train or something around here? I was like, no.
It's a train or something.
Yo, and this is how you do too. Out of nowhere, out of obscurity, here come John Studd. You know that was an earthquake.
That was a 4.8 on the Richter scale.
4.8.
It was a 4.8 from Tukes.
I was watching them the Good Morning Philadelphia niggas, man. They was entertaining. The one dude talks spicy all the time. The one I was talking about the hoes that time. He's like, I like to see those hoes.
Too cold.
What?
Too cold.
It was too cold.
An actual mess. For sure. An actual mess. Nah, so we got, I don't know, Brother Math kind of just stumbled into the media junket room.
Shout out to Corey.
You saw Corey on the way over?
Shout out to Corey.
You ran into Corey.
Shout out to Corey, because Corey saved my life. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
How he saved your life?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I was wandering the streets of Philadelphia.
Which is very rare.
I'm wandering the streets of Philadelphia, not knowing where the fuck I'm going.
With like 10% on his phone.
No. My shit was dead. Jesus. It was on 1%. It was on 1%, and I'm walking down the street, and a car pull up in the middle of the street. Corey, like, I knew that was you. You had the hat on. I'm like, nigga, where you going? He said, I'm going to the convention. Something of that nigga. We're having a conversation in the middle of the and he's like, I'm going to the convention center. I'm like, yo, where is it? He said it's down the street. I said, nigga, you got a charger in that bitch? He said, yeah. I'm on it. Let me in. Nigga. Open the door, whore. I'm rolling. He opened the door. I hop in. Corey drive all of 0.0007 miles.
You would have been right there.
And we there. I'm like, he made a right and a left, and we was parked.
He was just looking he was just looking somewhere to put his car.
My phone is on 0.5% now.
Don't matter. He ain't asked all that.
He did help me out enough for me to find where the convention center, which we were staying right next to, was.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, yo, you go over that way, that's where the Marriott is. So I said, all right, bet. So I walk over there. What do I see? A 7-Eleven. For those outside of the 410,
right.
I saw a 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in there. Hey, y'all got charges? Hey, man, you know what? I said, bet. Give me a
How much
charge.
was it? $45?
I don't know. I put it on my BRP tab. So I get me a charger. Walk in. So while I'm in there, Angel Garcia, one of them angels.
Garza.
Same thing. Him, his brother.
Him too.
He was in 7-Eleven getting them Ryu dick pills. So
what? Yo,
let me get a Rhino and some honey goat weed. And let me get 3
all the muscles in the one muscle ain't
yo.
Well, you know that's the
Never mind.
So I get my charger, go across the street, run into
Bebop, Rocksteady.
No, your man's Cal.
Ben?
No, I know Ben.
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
Yeah, Shoemaker.
I run into Shoemaker. I give my credentials to the lady, XYZ. She like, oh yeah, here you go. Stand over there. Shoemaker like, yeah, I am. They like, we know who you are. I'm
right.
Like, damn, that's a flex right there. He like, they give him. We sit next to each other. We go up in the elevator and shit. somebody talking. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I walk up, I see everybody. Like I see all the people. You know what I mean? I see Zelina Vega. I see Rick Steiner's son.
Right.
I see a bunch of other people, but they just passing me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They doing their regular 1-2 thing.
Facts. They on their move.
So when I walk in, I'm like, damn, I'm looking for an outlet to plug in my phone. And who do I see? Motherfucking Cal. Oh, it's lit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Cal here. I'm super good.
Was it nothing getting done? Yeah, facts. Nah, big.
Nothing was done.
Nothing got done. No, Again, saw LA Knight and AJ Styles try and throw each other through a wall.
Niggas is like, you know what I mean? Cal, everybody know Cal. And shit, you know what I'm saying?
Some people know me.
So when people come up, they like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, nigga, I don't know y'all, but how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I see Stat Guy Greg. Stat Guy, what's up, baby?
Greg was in the building.
These are familiar faces, so now I'm home.
Now he feels comfortable.
I said, Brian H. Oh, nigga, it's lit.
Yeah, we was in there.
So we, you know what I mean, conversing, seeing the people. And go ahead, Cal. The rest is on you, nigga.
Well, I mean, talking about conversing and seeing the people. This was probably this was the second time we saw Trick. That was the one thing that happened at WaleMania. Piece of Trick Williams. Trick Williams. That's
a good guy.
That's a good brother. Trick Williams is a good brother. When we saw him Friday, because he was chilling on Thursday. On Friday, he was about his business. He had his luxurious shirt on. That's a tall brother too. But yeah, we got to talk to Trick in there for a little bit. I was standing. All right, so I was in line. This is how I got the good footage. If y'all go to Black Rasslin, if you want to see AJ Styles and LA Knight fight, this is how I got the good footage. So
this is how I got the footage.
At the end, Carmelo Hayes was right there. And it was a guy in line, and then Brian H. Waters was standing behind him. And one of the WWE people came over. He was like, all right, he's got one person left. You got this one, then one person that we got to switch up because they was moving everybody out. Mm-hmm. I'm not paying. I was talking to Brian about what he's about to ask Carmelo. I guess at some point, that's when did LA Knight throw a chair at AJ Styles? I'm not sure. I didn't see that part.
They had a nigga moment?
They had a nigga moment.
So it's me and Trick Williams. While you went over there, it's me and Trick Williams just sitting there.
Did he have a shirt on?
Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. Did he have a shirt on?
Yeah, like a faux Sachi on.
It was open up a little bit, like it may have had a couple.
Yeah, I asked him, like, yo, what you gotta do to get? How can I get?
Right.
How can I walk around with no shirt on? Nigga said work out. I said, man, fuck that shit.
He did say
yeah.
I'm a grown man, nigga. I ain't got time for that. While he's over there, we're having a conversation, and I hear I said, oh shit. You know what that is? From just being around in places, I'm like, oh niggas is fighting.
Yeah.
It's a fight in the WrestleMania shit.
Someone said, fight. I was 2 seconds. I was like, oh shit. And I remember I had my phone. Well, matter of fact, I had my phone in my hand. Seahawk had passed me a phone to look at something. So I was looking at this and I feel bad because I had his phone in my hand the entire time. But once I got my video out and I had my Yami,
just like this,
getting that good foot. Now I had to get I was on the ground.
Hey, that was the same way Friday night too.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. You got to. If you in that position, if you there to get the footage, you got to get the footage. So once I started recording and on the other side, people was recording. People was like, I really had to get on the ground because there was so many people trying to get that footage and then trying to get that shit out. But literally, that shit went down, and then I got back on. And then my wife's calling me talking about, you see this it's a damn earthquake. I got to call my mama to make sure my mama's good. Like, so it was straight chaos going on at that point. It was big chaos. And again, the problem was after that, what else was going on? I feel like there was a lull. I had to go do work after that.
You had work after that.
but it's
after that, right? Because that's when we met you.
After that we linked up at the convention center. Mimi was there getting her talk about somebody getting footage. Mimi had the camera out.
No bullshit. Mimi got a whole documentary. I'm like, if you don't get that shit out of my face.
Mimi got them footages. But yeah, we was there, and that's when we bopped to the Airbnb, and I saw Gene. He's stupid as shit. That's what it was like, though. I can't wait to see the Mania home movies. Vince sent something. I gotta look at this video too. But so we was chilling at the spot. I had some ice cold Crown Royal.
Oh yeah. And
then I went to go do something, but damn, Vin, I don't know. Are we gonna be able to play this? This may be a little too copyright. It's a funny video. We'll see. At a certain point, work had to be done because For the Culture was that Friday night. Mm-hmm. But I don't.
Nice show.
I don't know what was y'all doing in between.
Trying to sleep.
Nigga.
I definitely we hit WWE the Superstore, and then niggas hit the World, but then it was
that's crazy.
Bloodline Crybabies is crazy. I like it. And then niggas took naps.
I didn't get that.
Look, I was talking to Mrs.
Who the fuck is Hamlin? Who is you, True Fairy? Who are you? Show your face.
I don't think the chat works like that.
You got to go to their Twitter account. Show your face is crazy.
I don't think the chat works like
that. Nah, be real. He show his face.
Hamlin.
That's right.
Hamlin.
You AEW, you show your face.
I don't even know how do you comment on from Twitter in here?
Are we lit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
you figured it out.
Because I pushed it out.
Oh, so this may be your people.
Yeah, that's your
probably
people.
Hamlin may be your people. Hamlin
and McGill.
Hamlin. I didn't get no sleep.
Oh yeah.
Nobody did.
I ate.
I did. Look,
I'm still struggling right now.
Still
the missus. Every time I talked to the missus, she was like, "Nigga, you always in the bed." I was like, "Yeah, because we gotta make these late night shows."
Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn WaleMania late.
Wale was late.
God, that GCW was a struggle.
GCW. I was refreshed in that.
Mimi was
get more liquor. Hey, shout out to my man Beast from AEW.
Shout out to Mimi because I know Mimi was ready for the bed when she rolled up to my spot. It was like it was like 11:30, and then they started playing. They was playing the Cowboy Card. I'm like, oh, somebody about to fall asleep.
Oh, no,
hey, yo.
It was bad. If I had to stand the whole time because if I sat,
her and April.
Where we was sitting.
Shouts to April.
Nah, you wouldn't be able to sleep where we was sitting.
If you would sleep, you would have had a Calvin Tankman. Somebody would have flowed up in you.
Whoa!
The only flow I'd like is my tribal chief in me.
Nope.
I don't know nothing about that.
Whoa!
But then, brother fam, didn't we have to move our seats in the first match?
Yeah, because they was flipping,
trying to fly out into the crowd.
Yeah, but wasn't nobody flowing in
They would have flew it into her if she was sitting. Is what I'm saying. They wouldn't flow into me. I got up.
The problem is, like, nobody was prepared for that.
No.
Y'all saw what happened at Ashe. What made y'all think that was going to happen?
No, because it was a white man.
This was 15 niggas in front of us, wrestling and flipping. Got the AJ French flip right off the goddamn top rope.
Look.
Well, let's set the stage. So this was GCW For the Culture. Show started at 11:59. I think
just kicking the shits with each other.
We got in there. It was like 5 after 12, and it was the AJ Francis. It was an 8-man tag.
Yeah, versus Myra Reed.
It was general. GA was free, but they had a front row of seats around the ring. Maybe a couple rows on the sides too, but that front, like you had to, those was the means you had. So BRP was there. Shouts to Creek, Rock, Work, DDM in here right now. DDM had a moment.
Chris Brown.
That guy Greg was there for a second.
Greg and the Miss was there for a hot. Kaz rolled in for a second. Sparks was there for towards the end. You said
Ricky Starks was there. Nigga.
Ricky Starks was in the
Starks
building.
was in there.
Jada Stowe went crazy. Yeah. So they're having this bomb ass 8-man tag match. Every time a new brother went into the ring. Would you say, Mimi?
I'm telling Vin, I'm ready.
Every time a new person entered the ring, they just went off. At a certain point, the action spills to where BRP is posted up. And you know, if somebody's gonna do a dive, but you don't. They're right there. And at some point, some white man rolled over to us. He was like, "Move, move, move, move,
move."
And everybody kind of just.
Don't you see these LeBrons?
It was this one dude, the dude you was talking about that was talking about move. He popped right. He was like right in front of me, and he hit me with the arm. You know when you're riding with your mother and she had to hit the brake. He hit that arm. I was like, fam, that nigga 350. That little phony arm you got ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I'm doing shit.
If you watch like New Japan and you see when they have those guys come out that like do this when somebody does a backflip and they have the spotters, it was like that. And at some point it was like 2 or 3 because if you go watch that, it was like a good 3-4 moves out there before.
Yeah.
I had to get up and be like, oh shit, because AJ France, they teased him going over the rope at that point. And he was like, but then he stopped it and was like, yeah, y'all some bitches. But then he got to the top rope, hit a whole front flip.
And you know what John said?
What do you say?
I spilled my drink.
That shit was amazing. For the first match,
It's fire.
and then the whole show is like that though. Like it
was worth the struggle.
It was
worth the struggle.
Listen, the women's
Oh my god.
pack challenge.
Oh my god. It's
pack challenge.
freaking amazing.
Phenomenal.
all of them.
Amazing.
They went crazy.
That was the price of admission. If you ain't
Yep.
pay, you gypped yourself.
Facts.
Yep.
It was dope. I sounded like Yogi Bear. I'm sorry. That was me. Because shit. I had some looking at me.
Yeah, we all did.
AJ Francis on the like at a certain point, I'm amazed at the shit. I'm amazed that I'm there.
Right in front of it. That was hard. Like it was so much you could feel everything on the ground. Like it was ill.
Every hit in the ring, yeah.
It was like
Jay Bougie.
shout out to Jay Bougie. They came
And
out there.
freaking
Energy was ramped up. It was crazy.
Shout out to Faye.
Shout out to Faye.
I'm
Shout out to
Faye.
Brooklyn one time.
Brooklyn.
I'm glad
That was
Faye.
Big Swole on commentary.
That's why
She
I gotta
did
watch
very
it back.
well.
I heard she
Yeah.
was really good.
Yes.
Oh, you ain't watch it?
I've not watched. I
watched it. I think
Shout
it
out
was last
to
night.
her.
This
Mhm.
morning. One
I
on.
gotta.
I didn't realize, her, like her old man was sitting there right next to her the whole time while she was doing the commentary.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I didn't see him.
He was like, yeah, yo, it's Earl. I was like, Earl. You talking about that? Yeah, no, Earl is Big Swole real name.
There you go. It's just funny. I didn't see him. I barely saw Starks.
I didn't see Starks either.
Starks was incognito.
He was
Was
posted.
he?
Yeah, because
I saw him walk in.
so did I. No, he was there when we walked in.
Did he leave early?
Yeah.
Probably.
I thought. So I was looking. Jesus Christ! I was trying to
did
see.
not see that.
I did not see that either. I did not see that either. I was trying to see if he was still there. It looked like he dipped.
No, he dipped. He dipped early.
But yeah, Jay Bougie blames Brother Math for what he did that night, and I agree.
What happened?
After
What'd
I
you do?
went back and watched the footage, I said, yeah, I did, guys.
Yeah, Math was down there like, hey, baby, you about to sold some shit, right? Do the goddamn thing. And Jay Bougie said, I got you. And then went in there, was a menace the whole match.
Exactly what happened.
And then tweeted, look, this the one that made me do it. Math looking like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Always.
Yeah. That's how you know he did it.
On the show. Like it's in the show. So I say, damn, I did gas.
That's what we're
I ain't-
supposed to do.
That's what
I
we
ain't mean-
supposed to
I
do.
didn't mean it like that, but
Nah, that's what you
went in that bitch and acted a fool.
I was screaming. When Darius Carter beat Billy Dixon,
I was talking to Mimi at that time.
Hey, yo, them niggas got me, yo. I thought something was really wrong with him at the end.
Yeah. He did. He held up the X and everything.
DMX. I was like, oh.
Darius Carter said, "Raise my hand."
The guy, he's amazing.
I said,
nigga,
raise his hand.
Freaking tastic. Saw them in the street, and he was just the same.
He's
like
an
in
asshole.
character all the time.
All the time. I'm like, yo, you really a dickhead.
can I say something?
Say it.
Yeah.
Every time I run into Darius Carter in real life, he's been the nicest guy.
No, he's still a dickhead.
Nah, he's like
He always comes out of character.
every time I've seen him
never
in
came out
public,
of
he's like, "Oh, what's up, man? Give me 5."
wow.
I'm like, I'm like, man, I'm a fan. He's like, oh man, I appreciate
He
you.
had the
brother."
Hennessy like this.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
He had Hennessy. I saw him and Nick Shin at WaleMania. I seen no Hennessy, but
Yeah, he had his Hennessy in his hand, holding it out here like that.
I like that.
With that face.
I love that.
With that face.
He's great. No, that's he is definitely
Oh, I love him.
one of a kind. I saw that at Ashe, it's going to be him and Sonny Kiss was there that night. Matter of fact, that's what set it up because Sonny Kiss had the match against the UK dude 0121 or whatever his name was, and
That's, Man Like the Rest.
yes, he's something about him as a character.
He's number 2 overseas. If y'all don't know,
He's right
it's
behind
him, Leon Slater, and the OJMO.
Word.
Go ahead and check them out. Those are the well, Leon Slater is here in TNA, but go ahead and check them out if y'all don't know.
But there was footages from after the For the Culture where they were checking out Billy Dixon, and Sonny Kiss was like, "Hey, why don't you come fight me, motherfucker?"
It's a bad move, son.
That's that April 19th. Ashe Cosmos is booked. You might get stomped out. Shouts out Tiara James was dope. Tiara James was dope. She looked like she could be on somebody TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tiara James is dope. Shit, all the women that wrestle was fucking superb.
No, that match was amazing.
Listen, between For the Culture and the last Ashe show, yo, Jocelyn Navarro as a character is amazing.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Love her. Love.
She's funny.
Like she comes across well, and it's something, man. Jordan Blade has been like, she's always been, you know what I mean, who she is in the ring, but lately that character has started to kind of turn up. She's had them turn up moments, man. You know, Eel always get busy.
Eel was good. I like watching Eel the way again. It was funny to hear DDM in here right now, but DDM talking about the indie show because at For the Culture he was like, "Oh, I get it." Like he wasn't expecting the level of like theatrics and drama. Shouts out Littlefoot. Saw Littlefoot all over too. And that
he must have been outside too, because we kept seeing that nigga.
Big facts.
Coat, yo.
That I was gonna say that blue coat was everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, let me borrow that when them Jordans come out.
There's something about the way Eel performs in the ring. It's everything. You got to be paying attention to what he's saying. You got to make sure you're seeing where he's, because that man is he's on his own mission in that ring, regardless of what's going on. It's just it's dope. But Jocelyn was the same way. Jocelyn's character was funny as hell to me. She would just say some wild shit.
You know, we talk about AR Fox putting a lot of niggas on and getting a lot of niggas better. I think in this area we're going to talk about Eel the same way.
Yeah, Eel is one of them dudes. Shout out to Oh My Glob. I know I'm getting off topic, but shout out to Oh My Glob. That's one of the events that Eel is going to be headlining.
That's soon, right?
Shout out to Eel.
Yep.
Let me get
it's May 26th.
I was about to pull that up. Oh My Glob. Yeah, May 26th. Where is this show?
That's in What's that? Ridgeway? Ridgeview?
Yeah. That's why we got at that goddamn other venue for goddamn WaleMania right there.
Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, May 26th.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Eel O'Neill, Mike Bailey, Darius Carter, Mr. Grimm. That's a
Shout out to Grim, man. Grim, my guy.
Janai Kai.
Shout out to Grim.
Yeah, that's a show.
We know you got
she kick off
got a
at the
match
Joshi
coming up. We're
joint.
gonna pump that too.
At the Joshi joint, she kicked the nigga whole head off. Janaka?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was supposed to.
That's
That was the
she
first
did.
time I saw her wrestle in real life.
Me too. She was good.
Yeah. Shout out to Kai.
She was real good. But again, that if you watch that women's match and watch that first match, the tag match, and that six women's match. So those are probably my favorites of the night.
Nigga, the main event. I say this every time I see him. I don't know what's going on with main event, but they should be on somebody's TV.
Facts.
Nah, they too big, yo. Them niggas, they getting that office, and at this point, I don't know which show they ain't taking over.
Right.
Yo,
maybe that's why they don't sign them, because they know.
Because they're gonna be bigger than everybody in the locker room. Look how.
You say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, them brothers, they're taking over whatever territory they're
Like,
going
yo,
to.
how they hid at the top rope from the outside of the ring?
They are some tall motherfuckers. It's almost not fair. It's really almost not fair.
It's not.
And it was dope to see Too Cold. Hey, I've never seen Too Cold Scorpio wrestle live. I will say,
Too Cold Scorpio like he from down Dorsey for sure. And he go up the hill.
he said he got.
Shout out to Too Cold. That's all I got.
I do want. I need to find out what the end of that match.
Shout out to
going on
Rock
there.
for everybody seeing Rock's change.
Yeah,
Looking like a peon.
saw him
And
shining.
going crazy.
Saw him shining. I don't know what else to say about that one.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wild times.
The only other thing that happened Friday night that I have not watched any of the Hall of Fame, but people are saying that like you have to watch Paul Heyman's
It was amazing.
full uncensored speech.
Yeah,
I gotta find a good one online.
He dropped the SMD at the
You said
HOA.
SMD.
I like that. Was that on that wasn't on the broadcast, was it?
They bleeped it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
bleeped it, but it was on the broadcast. For
Flash
real.
Funk still wrestling. Yes. Yes. Yeah, he been.
Out there with that.
Yeah.
And he was going too.
Yeah, there was a couple of, I didn't get it on my phone, but there was a couple spots where he was bouncing off the ropes and someone said, "Oh, I was like, yeah. 50-some years old, he still got it."
Yeah.
Like Tuco can't go. He's just I don't know what happened at the end of that match. I need to go back.
Oh,
and
I
watch
do.
That. I need to go back. I need to go back and watch that whole
He
show.
was ready to go.
Hurry up, pin me, so we can get up out of here. So I didn't realize. So main man that Too Cold was wrestling was what's your name?
Front man Ja.
Frank Man Ja did some extra work for WWE.
Yeah.
Somebody was just showing the clip. He was like, he was
You hear me
security
say
for
that?
them.
No.
Yeah, for
Anybody
Dominic.
say this shit?
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was watching the Slammies this morning.
He was on there. Oh, it was on the clip. He was on the
They
clip.
they showed it. I was like, yo, right there.
Yeah, for
That's crazy.
Dominic. All right, WrestleMania.
Get some longer shorts, brother. I just think it will be a little more flat.
No, cuz ain't like that.
Because it's too close to your skin tone. You like you in the porno.
Yo, what's going on?
What is going on here?
Cuz like, yo, why does drawers look like that?
Yeah, Joe Dixon. I don't know what went down at the end of that one, but I want to rewatch it.
I feel like what went down at the end of that match was he wanted to let Yo get the win, but he kicked out to kind of show a little bit of dominance still. Like you beat me, but just by that much, nigga.
Well, and at the end of the match, he did say next time I won't be so lucky, but it was just interesting.
I don't think his payday changed. When I lose, I don't give a mother. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get over here.
Yo, shout out to Rock.
Rock, you ready?
Rock, yo.
He knew Rock knew where they were.
He knew, yeah.
He knew. He knew.
That's what he asked.
Then the bar closed toward the middle of the event, so then I had to go get the liquor from the car, but I had to get the AEW security nigga to bring my bag. And
shout out to Beast.
Yeah, shout out my man Beast. I mean,
Shout out Beast.
good looking.
Saturday.
It was like, you don't really drink this liquor like this.
Saturday. I hate it.
You saw Trick Mello.
Oh
No.
yeah, tell him.
We saw the beginning of Trick Mello.
All right, so NXT Stand and Deliver. Mimi and Math, y'all was the only ones that made it.
Yes, we made it.
What happened?
Yeah.
By the hairs of our chinny chin chin.
No, not Stand and Deliver.
The check-in.
No. We got there early.
No, we wasn't early.
Yeah, we were.
No, we were like 15 minutes in. Remember?
No, that wasn't the show.
That was the main show?
That wasn't the main show.
It was a pre-show.
No, was it the main show? Or was it?
She's saying was it Mania?
That was Mania.
That was
Gotcha.
Mania. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vaughn,
niggas-
was that Stand and Deliver?
Stand and Deliver, we were early.
Niggas had the Santino over to the gut thing.
Nah, yeah, for real. Nah, for real.
Hey.
Saturday was
No.
a
So we
problem.
got there. Saturday
my knee still
was fun.
Yeah,
I
you
like.
enjoyed it.
I like where we sat. I enjoy sitting in the stadium
With nobody
Me too.
around.
with nobody around. It was actually really good. And then half of the show, then Mecca, the DJ that DJ'd at the brunch, and Andreas
Shout out to Mecca.
came and sat with us. And who was behind? Was there anybody behind us?
Damn,
Yeah,
little
we
fuck.
had-
Oh,
Yeah,
Neeson was there. He was in front of us.
Shouts to
Y'all like
Neeson.
man.
I saw Neeson. That was one of the cats I saw a lot during this past week. Shouts to him.
Yeah,
Doing
Neeson
his
came
work.
dressed like
Doing his
Montez
one, too.
Ford.
At the brunch.
Like, oh shit, Montez.
Only
That's
at
how
the
y'all
brunch?
was supposed to look. That's how y'all was supposed to dress.
Y'all who?
Yeah, both of y'all.
I got a job. I wasn't.
I got a job.
Neeson got a job too.
No,
I
he was
got a
dressed
job.
like
It's
he was
crazy.
getting interviewed in that motherfucker. I wasn't. Yeah.
And then I don't know. I forget who was behind us, but
Nobody.
it was nobody. Okay,
Nah.
so it was. We watched the show. What was that? A 6-man with the girls?
Yeah,
It was a 6-woman tag. Yeah. Kiana
Everybody
James.
everybody in that
fire.
fire.
Kiana James
Love.
is fire.
Yes, they were getting busy.
Yeah.
And so I always felt like when I watch NXT or when I watch the main roster now, I feel like even with the men, I feel like they motivate each other to bring out the best of themselves when they perform.
Right.
And it was great to see that same energy in person. And in that match, it felt like there was only one person that was the weakest link, which you could tell. But everybody else was doing their thing.
It was fire.
Yeah.
It was fire. That shit was fire. I keep forgetting her name. Jordan.
Kalani.
Kalani Jordan. She is amazing.
She's dope. You muted.
Yeah.
She is fire.
She's fire. No, she's fire. She's
She's fire.
She's
Kiana
re-
James, fire.
Yep.
Like, yo, it's crazy seeing like the people who are those standouts
Yes.
when you see them from the jump.
Yep.
Right.
Like, looking,
right.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy how good that they are. We ain't get there yet. Seeing,
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
but yo, they are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
No lie.
No, I'm a fan.
Mhm.
I'm a fan of hers, but I think though they got some interesting stuff going on in that women's division in general.
Yeah.
Siendo asked about Obafemi.
That was a good match.
That shit where
Dijak?
they be moving.
Yo, it's phenomenal shit that they be doing, yo.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Dijak, we always knew Dijak was one of them.
Right.
I feel like though, I don't want him to go nowhere.
Neither do I.
They
Yeah.
have to stay
And
there.
it's selfish.
He's essential. Like
And
an
it's
essential
selfish.
worker. He's
Right.
an essential worker.
Yeah, he needs to be there.
You stay here and
Yeah,
help
yeah.
everybody else get their matches off and get better. But it's selfish, and I just want them there because it's selfish. Because I don't want them to go nowhere either.
But it works, like it works there, and it works with the type of wrestling that they do, and he can put on pretty much every type of match they try to do over there.
Shit is fire.
And the thing with him is he's a teacher. You can tell that he's teaching in the ring.
Right. Shit,
yes, him and Corbin. Yeah, Joe Dixon.
Corbin. I will say Corbin's Corbin's one of those guys who I didn't expect to appreciate like I do now. Because if y'all watch, I'm so all over the place. If y'all watch that Braun Breaker promo from after NXT, he put Baron Corbin over crazy, but it's because of that work they've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, that's fact. I ain't see anything at all.
I saw Dijak.
Did you?
Briefly. I saw him briefly.
Well, niggas is coming to see you, so I mean,
no boy. I'm like,
well, what happened is I would have to go do work, and then I would like I got there was people I got to have I got to talk to Kalani for a second, and a couple people for a second. It was just, but it was good. I mean, it's not much you can do. You walking this way, they walking that way.
I was backstage in the vid. I'm like,
hey, yo, this nigga Cal was backstage.
Front of the bar for me, nigga.
Cal was backstage with free fan wowzers, yo.
Let me tell you. I
was like, oh, already got the hat. I'm robbing one of them niggas for the pass next year. I'll be back at catering.
Let me tell you something.
I was telling niggas he was JTG backstage.
Let me tell you something. I JTG. I understand. I totally understand the concept of being like, oh, catering's open. Bet. Let me.
Littlefoot, you was eating the chicken.
I'm gonna just post right here for a bit. They had good sandwiches. They had the waters with the sugar-free Red Bulls in there.
When they opened up the front of the bar, I'm like, yo, I got the bar right here.
I got you right here.
All I gotta do is turn around. Yeah. And they got the Hennessy, and they got the free waters.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is turn around.
Just put my hand right
like, shit, I was home.
No, it was clutch. It was one of the biggest highlights for me was being able to experience the true catering the WWE does.
It was crazy. I enjoyed that.
They be doing pasta.
We know you did.
They be doing pastas and stuff too. I saw breakfast and I saw lunch. I didn't see no dinner. I imagine the dinner gotta be bomb. Chicken cutlets. I'm saying like WWE catering dinner. It's got to be bomb.
He just had the lunchtime.
I only had lunch. I had the frittatas for breakfast, and I had some sandwiches for lunch.
What the fuck is a frittata?
The egg little.
It's like an egg in a disc, and they be
putting. I don't like them things.
It
looked like a little. It looked like a little egg McMuffin egg.
Yeah.
The one thing that I learned in catering, they said. You just if it's time to eat, you got to eat. Because if you don't eat now, you don't know if you're going to eat later.
It's like my grandmama house.
That's what it felt like. Come sit, come get some food. You know you hungry. Come get a little food.
That's right.
You got to eat. That was a great experience. Shouts to Justin. I see Justin in the building.
Justin.
I didn't end up making it to NXT Stand and Deliver. Wait, so y'all saw. You said you didn't get to see Trick Melly. You only saw a little bit of that.
We saw the entrances, and then we saw the beginning of the match when they locked up, and then we had to leave.
We had to roll.
What
you see? If anybody wants to check our socials, you see Tricks. Pardon me. If you want to check our socials and like some of the shit, not just view it. You punk motherfucker.
Jesus.
If you see it, we got the Tricks entrance.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What was it like in the building? Is my thing.
Crazy.
Because it sounded like they went up.
Crowd is everything.
It's crazy.
That NXT crowd is everything.
They really love they people.
And this the Sixers arena.
Yeah. It was 16,000 some odd people they said was there.
This not the NXT arena.
Nah, they went up.
And everybody is yelling, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, he got it going up like this. This is crazy.
You know where he about to be next.
Rocky.
Yeah.
And he was rolling with DNA and Tay-Rock.
Yep.
That's a wild group of niggas right there.
Like, what the fuck?
I seen DNA a couple times.
John and Gene.
He might as well have been. All they did was probably drink brown liquor anyway.
What's wrong with that? Shout out.
I ain't say nothing wrong with it.
Shout out to the brown liquor drinkers.
I understand Trick Williams. He probably got a bottle of Crown right now. Or maybe he's just drinking that water because he's he got to stay fit. He about to be.
Yeah, nigga told me. Nigga said he had to work out every day. I'm like, for what, nigga? I've been here X amount of years. I ain't never had abs. I don't need them now.
I ain't never had abs.
But you was asking how you get them.
2 ab soul.
I did. I thought he bought them. I thought he bought them. Like, yo, how much you pay for them?
Jesus Christ.
I can get one of them bitches.
Something wrong.
Is there anything else that we want to discuss before we get to the real show? Because we're at Saturday afternoon right now.
I wish DDM was here because he got to experience
what?
The first time I hung out with the boys. And the name of the game is Lateness.
And
he was on.
No, let's be real.
10. He was on 10.
Mimi, hold on. Mimi, if for y'all that don't know, Mimi is the mother.
Facts.
When we get a time,
yes,
she already sets when we're supposed to be leaving.
That's right.
And when we're supposed to arrive.
That's right.
For those of y'all that know me,
he does what the fuck.
I don't live my life that way.
That don't work.
Time is not a construct he subscribes to.
In my realm.
It don't work like
when
that.
Mimi say we leaving at 2:30, I'm like, all right, so I can go to sleep at 2:15.
See what? What?
And mind you, I'm texting at 2:00. Like, how y'all making out?
Yeah.
Nigga, I got one night on and my head under the mattress. I'm not.
And I know fam is like, she texting in the bed, in the bed like this.
She ain't text me,
nigga, please.
Nigga, we all in the same chat, nigga.
In the same chat. In the same chat.
You can tell. They look at my shit. I was like, look at them motherfuckers. They looking at my shit. They looking at my shit and they ain't answering.
I'm
gonna roll up on them. I'm gonna climb them damn 3 steps, 30 ass steps. I'm gonna climb that shit.
Yo, what was 14 flights of stairs to get through the damn door.
Yo.
They said, get ready. I said, for what?
That's what I said.
We climbing the building.
Yo, it's like, you better hurry up and make sure you don't forget shit in the car.
Because you don't want to go back down. You better not.
You bringing the belt?
No! No. Get that shit later.
Fuck that shit.
Get that shit later. I do not need it.
No. You got a screen door. I can make them these socks.
That's right. That's right.
Nigga walked out with one sock and no drawers on.
No drawers.
I'm gonna be all right. I'll be all right. I got a little bit of air conditioning. I'm good.
I'm good. Let me tighten my belt up.
Yo,
wait.
Cuz and Gene hustling the parking lot attendant with a Coca-Cola and $7 was amazing.
What?
What?
It was a can or a bottle?
It was a can. Niggas
had $7?
He's like, okay, don't worry. Just give me that.
He said, I'll pay tomorrow. He said, pay tomorrow. I said, shit.
Pay tomorrow? You don't want the money?
Lady said,
nigga said, give me that $10.
Pay last night? Of course. We paid.
Nigga, when I went to put my bags in the car. I went to put the bags in the car. The nigga from the little hut ran to the car, looked on the sticks. Oh, no. Y'all expired. You got to pay.
No shit. He caught up with you.
We leaving out. Nah, I'm going back up there. We not moving the car right now. I'm just putting these bags inside.
God damn it.
Hey, yo, what you mean fuck me for? What I do?
You didn't tell him it was actually 4 flights of steps.
All them damn flights of steps.
I ain't know
what
surprised me too.
You can't pay me. I can never live in a walk up.
It surprised me too. I ain't know.
It surprised me too. It's
I
funny.
warned y'all when I got there. I was like, listen, this is cool, but get ready to come up.
I forgot the steps was there.
They don't put the steps. They don't put the steps to the pictures.
Rock said, yo, you know, I just had knee surgery.
Well, do you need to come up here? Because I don't know. What you need? You go to your spot. I will bring this to you. Jesus Christ! I only went up there to get my BRP merch. I don't think I ever went back.
Well, there you go, Cal.
It's too many steps.
You said that's all right. I'm good.
The ill part is it was a 2-minute bot from Cal's second Philly home.
No facts.
WWE World.
It was dumb close. It was actually everything was close.
Yeah.
Everything.
It was like a bop. It was a little bop to. It was like a 2-minute bop to the Reading Terminal. It was a 2-minute bop because it was right across the street from WWE World. We was right there.
It was smart.
Yeah.
Location out
Location.
All right. I think we've blathered on enough about
Jesus Christ.
Thursday to Saturday afternoon. So you know what that means. Again, this is the no cap recap. We not capping while we recapping, but
Definitely rapping.
well, we rapping. Let go.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
No, my brother Creek, you did not miss the whole show. We've been
Shout out to Creek.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Creek, man.
It was great to see Creek in real life. Creek, I hope you well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we can have that conversation right now, but we should have a conversation after.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, we went back and forth earlier today.
That's what's up. I have not. There's a lot of people I got to get in contact with from Mania. Welcome back to BRP.
Shit, funeral procession.
Jesus Christ. If you've been rocking with us for about a minute, an hour, and then 12 minutes, you should know God is still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. I used to be the champion, but DDM ain't here and he still got the belt. As you can see, he won.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. This one messed up. They would have been flipping coins if this one didn't get shook after watching Raw, but we'll talk about that. She hit me on the side. Yeah, I got this. She thought we'll talk about that. As you can see,
Good morning, Cap.
the squad is on the line. Mimi. Damn.
Yeah, this sound like the end of the Jeffersons.
Man, said,
My travel cheap. I'm on you. You blessed us.
What happened? You should call
For blessed years.
Now her tribal chief is on the Sparrow.
Oh God.
my tribal chief is on the Sparrow. Maybe the name of the episode.
Hey,
yo.
dang it.
I'm finished,
I
dog.
apologize.
Oh, shit. I'm finished, dog.
I apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry. Oh man. Are people still introducing themselves, or we go? What do we do?
I thought she was gonna break out the tambourine.
Hey,
I did. You didn't hear it?
Damn.
they say they say the pro wrestling podcasting has more than one royal family.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ!
You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean,
Oh, you a fake ass Corey, yo.
Crown Royal in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes, do it up,
What is that?
Hey, yo, that's the guitar the nigga had when he was guest starring on Sanford and Son.
Oh shit!
There it is.
Beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans and cornbread's out of sight. Beans and cornbread.
Y'all got it.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry.
It ain't about the title, it's who you bodied to get it. Damon.
Yeah. Y'all really need to be watching on the YouTube. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Shouts to DDM, wherever you may be.
They watching. They watching, yeah.
Actually, I do see y'all watching. Tribal Chief was on the Sparrow. Definitely has to be the name of the episode. So we left off on Saturday. Saturday afternoon, Jokers had to get ready to get to WrestleManias.
WrestleMania.
Wrestling.
It was Black Rasslin Mania. It was what was hope, because y'all said y'all had to do like the hit the sprint to get up in there.
We left early. We left the thing early.
We left
to
early.
Get down.
Oh,
and then
oh,
so
y'all
we
left
got
Stand and
we got
Deliver.
down. Yeah, we left Stand and Deliver early. We got down. Did we go to the B&B?
Yeah.
I didn't go back home. Okay.
No.
Maybe I did. I changed. Is
You
that what I
changed.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we was on our way. Now we thought we had ample time.
Ha!
Legit. Until we hit that traffic by the stadium.
Fucking traffic by the stadium. Killed it.
And we was 15 minutes in. We thought we was on one side. We had to hustle across the parking lot and go to the other side. And then once we got there, it was fine. Until we got to where we needed to sit. And niggas ain't have a seat.
Niggas ain't had no seat.
Now last year, most of BRP didn't go to Mania, so I thought it was cool that most of BRP was at Mania. I didn't know where the you know what I mean was the press box or whatever. Mm-hmm. I still don't know where that shit is.
Yeah, well,
I couldn't tell you, nigga. You go right in there, and the thing is you don't. It ain't where the stadium at. We could have been completely somewhere else.
Right.
Them niggas put us up in there. You go right in. You don't go near no fans. They put you right in the elevator. No. Get in here.
Yep. And then you're stuck. And you cannot leave.
And you stuck.
You cannot leave and come back. If you leave, you cannot come back.
Because you ain't going to no seats, so they just don't let you back in.
They just don't let you back in.
Yeah, if they would have gave us the keys to the castle, I wasn't coming back anyway.
Right.
Nigga, I'd have been down that joint with goddamn. I'd have been in the locker room. I'd have been trashing the locker room up.
I'm taking pictures on the floor.
Who? He what? Kelsey, turn on this.
Jesus Christ!
But they had some good catering too.
Yeah,
cheesesteaks. They had
cheesecakes. Them little cheesecakes was fire.
No, he was eating like human garbage disposal, y'all.
I ain't eat that.
He was eating and eating.
Yeah, he was on vacation.
Eating on the.
Do I have?
One more time.
He was getting his press box on. He was getting all. He was like, "I'm gonna get all of this."
Hey, you put some more ribs on there.
You got to put some more whiz on it. It's crazy, but you got to.
Now I'm gonna just dip mine.
Ew.
Excuse me.
Ew. That's disgusting.
No, I ain't hear what you said. What you had? One more time.
This what he said.
On your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
I'm sorry.
Yo, no, run that back.
All right, let's go.
Eating on your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
At the press box.
Eating on the ass in the press box is crazy.
Eating on your ass. So
Sorry.
Give me the press box.
Damn, I don't think eating on your ass can get out of here, huh?
Shit.
Littlefoot ain't never seen that shit before. Run that back.
What, eating on your ass? One more time.
eating on your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
There you go.
Why I never had no clothes on?
No, he be wearing clothes. Watch.
One more time. Oh, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time.
He be wearing them clothes sometimes. Sometimes.
Oh, baby, one more time.
Littlefoot said, "What the fuck is that?" Don't play that again. It's crazy.
That's Mark Rabbit Yay, boy. That's that Mark Rabbit Yay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not that, then it's.
Ism.
Yo, Stan wildin', yo.
Stan was at Mania.
Was he?
Yeah.
Stan hit my line.
But not see him.
Not to hold things up. Stan hit my line and was like, yo, where y'all at?
Ah.
I said, yo, I'm at Stand and Deliver. Everybody else back at the spot. I hit you when I leave. And I ain't never hear back from Stan and shit.
You should get that nigga my number.
Yeah, I told him next year I got to make a list. My
horn died. My horn died at Stand and Deliver.
I saw photos of him with a title at Mania, but it was
who he
after.
Who he beat?
Whoever asked he was singing about the other day.
The soundtrack.
Whoever he was singing about. Don't ask me. It wasn't for that spear. It wasn't him.
It was me, trash man.
Yeah, to get it out the trash.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
I just asked him if it was me, trash man.
I could keep going. So y'all got it. Y'all got to the press box when? Had the show already started?
No.
No. It was about to, right? It was like
the show started. We got at the press box at 6. We got there at 6:30. Show started at 7, obviously.
Yeah.
We got to the box. Pause.
No pause.
At about 6:45.
Oh, I was still outside.
It was about 15 minutes. Nah.
I was still out. I was still outside trying to figure my life out.
God bless you.
I mean, it was.
Did you have a coat on?
Yes.
A proper coat?
No.
Yeah. No. I had brought my Venom.
He ain't got no coat.
That Venom is not a proper coat.
He had
I had a Venom.
Jacket.
That was not a proper coat.
And I had a hook. I had a hockey jersey on.
And what did you have under that?
A shirt. Like
a shirt.
You didn't put a hoodie under there?
I did the next day. Matter of fact, I put the BRP hoodie on the next day.
Okay.
I just didn't put that hoodie on that day.
Okay.
I figured the coat would have been enough, but I didn't realize that it was going to be a wind tunnel. Because it was windy all day, and that's what it was. It was cold, but it was.
Yo, I heard people were mad.
No, it was all right. It was.
Hey, them people,
mad.
all them people that was mad just didn't watch the goddamn weather.
They didn't watch the weather.
Same thing.
Cal
was the weatherman in the chat. Cal was like, "Yo,
it's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold
all week."
This the problem.
It's gonna be cold.
I dressed like I was gonna be in the box.
Yeah, you was. You
had
was.
some balling shorts on.
I dressed like I was gonna be in the box.
Wait. Little foot. No bullshit. Niggas know who you is.
Right. Like what
Niggas know who you
about?
is.
Jeez,
And if they don't know who you is, you just say, "Oh, shorty with the blue fur." And oh.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas know who you is,
Flexa.
Littlefoot. Don't trip.
They know who Big Flexa is.
I'm not like a football I don't go to stadiums to see football, but I would assume that people would know how to dress in April in the East Coast at an open stadium.
So April is weird, right?
It's funny.
It is a funny month. The weather's
80
changing.
degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
So April is weird, especially in the Mid-Atlantic.
But when you look at that thing and then you know what I mean, say 52 degrees. I'm sorry. When you look at the weather report and the weather report says 52 degrees.
Oh, what that you look at? Goddamn, they got the weather on and everything.
Yeah.
To tell time.
You got to open it up. No, when you look at the weather report and the weather report says 52 degrees, but feels like 48, you got to dress like it's 42.
That's right.
This is the problem, right? I dressed like I was in the press box, not knowing
It was cold in there
the press box that you gonna open the windows,
and the wind was blowing up in there.
And they let we didn't control the opening and closing of that goddamn window.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? It wasn't us.
So
when you catch us in Cleveland in the summer, we gonna dress accordingly.
What does that mean?
What you mean?
I don't know what happens in
SummerSlam.
Cleveland. No, but I'm saying like it's Cleveland.
I'm gonna have some jams on as a t-shirt, nigga.
Is it hot in Cleveland? Because I know some of the Midwest towns be hot in the summer. Like Chicago is hot.
Really?
You mean temperature or
Chicago? No, temperature in the summer. Chicago is hot.
it's gonna be?
It's like one extreme to the next.
I don't like it.
It's gonna be dry.
It is Summer Slam.
Yeah.
Summer Slam.
Yeah.
It's like actually, it's an amazing idea to have Summer Slam in the Midwest. Right? That's not when you go to Miami or Texas or California. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Summer Slam, gone on up.
Are they going? But would they? If Logan Paul wasn't the U.S. champion and with Prime in the middle of the ring, would they be going to Cleveland?
I don't know.
They went to
Probably
Detroit for
not.
SummerSlam last year. So
No,
I would say yes.
but I'm saying I this feels more like a thing. Like if Logan Paul doesn't have a big story going into this, I'd be very surprised. Like,
But so is Logan Paul pushing the tickets?
I think they're going to be using him to push for that show.
Is he big in Cleveland?
I don't know if he's big in Cleveland, but I think that just like they had the Meek Mills and tried to make all them Philly stories, they're going to tell it. Logan Paul going to say something about going back to Cleveland.
Hey, nigga, I seen What We Do perform live in Philly. That was a moment for me.
That was a moment.
I forgot and missed.
I
talking
know.
about that.
I know Meek Mill from Philly. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say? I know Logan Paul because my children watch Logan Paul on the internet.
Right.
I don't know him from Philly.
Or Cleveland. Yeah, no, I understand. I totally understand.
Cleveland. Yeah,
Miz
so
from
I don't
Cleveland
know
too,
if
ain't
he's pushing them tickets.
Yes.
What?
Ain't Miz from Cleveland too?
Pushing them titties, you said?
Tickets. Tickets.
Who titties?
Who tickets?
Sorry.
Hey, shout out Zell.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand. I was like, pushing titties.
No.
It's pushing titties in the running for the name of the episode.
I'll put it on the. I'm gonna put it on the list. My tribal chief is on the Sparrow. That's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you might as well get there.
Yeah, we do have to get there. There was 7 matches Saturday night. What do y'all have any highlights? Any favorite moments? Mimi, did you aside from because we gonna get to the bloodline stuff in there, but outside of that match, was it like a particular match or moment Saturday night that you was really rocking with?
Saturday was
Rhea, Black Big Three,
and who else?
Who else was on there? It was Rhea beat Becky, A-Town Down Under, and the Awesome Truth won the SmackDown and Raw titles.
That was great, feel good, and Big Three entrance was really like I love that. I thought that match was a good introduction to Jade. Yeah.
DDM sleep.
He did that was the only moment I was okay with them opening the windows.
Oh, with
you can hear the crowd, you can see
yeah.
I was okay with the little, you know what I mean, open at that point.
It was freezing by that.
They went on. Well, we haven't talked about this. I didn't realize that the L on the XL on the stage would go like that. One part would lift up when where I was sitting. Was directly across from the entrance. So I'm sitting, I don't know what anybody else was seeing on the monitors at home or anything. When I saw the 3 of them walk out and go, I said, oh shit.
That's what I said.
Oh shit.
It's Destiny Child.
She
right there. Shorty had the hat from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, she did with the lights around. She had
this shit about to be fire. I felt like a kid. I ain't even gonna lie. I got excited like that.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The creative mind, everything about that whole thing. And again, talking about, your first year back, your first year at a new place and just being embraced completely by the 3 other people that you're in the match with or in a storyline.
Fire. It was fire.
Naomi had the formation hat on. Yes, she did.
Shit was fire.
I'm sorry, Javon. I didn't realize what part of the stage move. It looked like the bottom part of the L lifted up, and then they went down.
She was fire.
I
saw him at the scrum. They said it was cold out there, boy.
Oh, I bet it was. Well,
they said it was cold.
There was. I noticed night 2, they had about 10 heaters above. I'd never seen it before.
Over the ring, right?
The ring.
Yeah, over the ring. There was
wow.
Yeah, it was. They were like rectangular, but it was like 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Because I was trying. If I'm cold in the stands and y'all down there basically in y'all drawers, I know that y'all cold.
I thought that they were keeping warm because they were moving.
That was my assumption. I was keeping warm because I was trying to get something to drink. But no, I saw it night. I got to find a picture. But night 2, it's like these long, like industrial looking heaters or whatever. I would assume it was the first time I'd ever been in a seat where I could see.
Yeah.
That. Okay. Yeah. Littlefoot said it was their night. They was there on night 1. It makes sense. Now they probably needed them more on night 1 than night 2. Night 2 was a little warmer.
Night 2 was nice.
During that Big 3, I was glad during the Big 3 match that Bianca got a ponytail whip in. Whoosh!
Get him.
Whoosh!
There was something wrong with this nigga.
Nah, that shit was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Jade did what she needed to do. I think people were saying that they wanted more because I think that match was only about 8 minutes.
Wanted more from what?
They wanted a longer match.
They probably wanted more from Jade. I don't know.
It was perfect showing. It was a perfect showing.
Like I said, I don't know what else to add, but that was immediate though. That's what I heard in the.
It's a 6-woman tag. Like how much more time was you thinking you was getting?
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's not that kind of match.
Oh yeah, Sean, I could definitely. I heard when she whipped her. I heard when she whipped her. I was in the.
So did I. I heard that shit too. I thought it was the TV.
Actually, I will. Well, I was gonna say though.
I thought it was cuz going back to that goddamn.
that was his fork hitting the plate again.
Oh man.
I think there was a lot more stuff that was being done in the arena that people on TV weren't hearing.
Okay.
Like the chants in the crowd, because I noticed when I would talk to people who had watched night one on TV, they kept saying that the Philly crowd was dead.
Which isn't a Philly crowd. The Philly crowd was frozen. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know anything about molecular structure. The things, your cells slow down when it's cold.
But did you
Cold out there? Just a good enough reason.
But during Jimmy versus Jay, every hit was every Jay yeet. They did, and they were doing that all night, and they were saying no yeet. I don't know how much of that picked up on the TV, and I only noticed it night two because I would hear stuff, but that shit was in like the 200s and the 300s. It was way up there. I don't think that sound was traveling down to where they could pick it up on TV, because if it wasn't sounding right or wasn't sounding like Philly wasn't live, I
think Philly was cold. Philly was cold.
Yeah, Philly. Hey, was I the only one disappointed by the
No,
Jimmy match?
No, you're not alone.
I thought, listen, the story of them
facetious
niggas
club.
not getting matches on the card, getting bumped from Mania card after Mania card, finally getting on it, and then becoming part of the biggest, storyline in pro wrestling, and then finally getting the dream match of each other at goddamn Mania. Where was Rikishi? But
yeah.
I thought them niggas was gonna have one of them ones. I think I said it on here, but
yeah, we all did. We agree with you.
That was agree with you. It should have been. It felt like the story ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't like that.
No yeet.
But they just want.
I don't know if it's over. It just fell flat.
Yeah, it didn't hit the way. And people was talking about that was going to be co-main at one point. Yes, that was a conversation.
They didn't build it enough.
That's
no
facts.
yeet.
No. And another thing, if goddamn if that nigga DDM come around here, I'm not scared of him. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm not scared of this nigga.
He's saying it like he's scared. He's saying it like he's scared.
If DDM came around here right now, I would tell him what I just said. I'm not afraid of DDM.
Hey, yo. Check this out. Before his screen comes in,
Danny froze.
He was on a whole nother one.
The champ is here.
There we go.
The champ is here.
Yeah, see? That nigga got dial up.
Damn.
Got dial up.
Not AOL DDM.
Not DDM.
Got dial up.
DDM, look.
Oh boy. Oh, he came in here.
I thought somebody had said something because people. What's going on, BRP universe? Because I thought somebody had said something.
Uh-oh.
The EST of BRJ. And I thought somebody had said something. Matter of fact,
I thought you was off today.
They was going to take my belt.
That's what she said.
I thought you was off.
Belt still here.
That's what she said.
I had some engagements. Hey, Dustin, how's it going? Joey, how
hey,
y'all
yo, why
feeling?
this nigga had a fan? This nigga had a whole fan come in and stop the nigga. We was on the way out of WrestleMania. She said, "Wait a minute, nigga," and grabbed the nigga. He's saying,
"Really? I didn't see that.
You didn't see the lady stop him?
No."
Yeah, DDM had a fan, and they had nothing to do with BRP.
I was about to say.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, nigga." I said, "Oh."
I'm mad I was late for this one. I had some engagement because I know y'all. I saw in the chat y'all already talked about Bianca and Jade, and it was
we're here.
The first question was, how bad did you get on them people's nerves next to you when they came out during their entrance?
So, full disclosure, y'all know me. When Bianca and Jade and Naomi came out, I turned into a whole queen bitch. It was giving, you keep up, baby, hit me. Like, bitch,
instrument is that?
You know,
All of them. The whole orchestra.
We're in Philly, and I'm trying to keep it. We in Philly. The people are kind of aggressive at sporting events in Philadelphia. So I'm trying to keep it cute. And I had my custom Big Three. Y'all follow this. Y'all follow this on social medias. So they had this shop in Philadelphia in the mall. Shout out to the Philadelphia Mall. And I got the picture from when they first showed up on SmackDown together, and I had the Big Three. And I swear to God, if I see this on WWE Shot Triple H, that's your ass. I'm seeing a cease and desist out this motherfucker.
Indeed.
I'm sending a cease and desist, Paul Levesque. So I better not see my shit on WWE Shop. So I get the shirt. And I'm in there, whatever. So first of all, they make you wait for this match, and I get it because they had the way their entrance look on TV. I totally understood why they had to wait till it got super dark, right? So, I see them getting now. For those of you who don't know, I don't know how far y'all have gotten, which I'll discuss. I know y'all been here for a while, but for those of you who don't know, when you see what y'all are watching on TV, y'all get the full edited experience.
Right.
When you're in the arena, you can always look up and see the next wrestler getting ready for their entrance. So while y'all watching Stephanie McMahon in there on stage, I'm like, are you ready? While y'all watching that, okay? Shout out to Stephanie McMahon, love her.
Right.
The other act is getting ready at the ramp.
Right.
So when they get on the platform, I'm like, oh, there go my bitches. We about to fuck it up. So it's cold as shit out there, mind you. It's like 30 degrees out this bitch.
Yep.
And when it was so cold, you could see the wind through the hazel lights, bitch. That's how cold it is. So I see my bitches getting on the plane. I'm like, oh, they about to fuck shit up. Okay, so I come out of I had on the WrestleMania, the Letterman's jacket and shit, right? So I'm like, boom, bam, bam, we coming out this shit, bitch. I'm gonna just be cold for this old fucking match because my bitches gotta see that I'm out here for them. I got that fucking shirt on and shit. This is custom, bitch. So I pull out my motherfucking jacket. The white man behind me, I'm in a section with white people. Now, mind you, they've been quiet. They've been rooting for Sami Zayn and shit like a bunch of fucking whores. But I come out of my jacket and shit, and they like, oh my God, just shut. First of all, they seen this big black man with a full set, and I was keeping it mad cute the whole time. And then I turned into a whole queen. And see, the thing is, wasn't nobody gonna beat my ass. So it's like one of those things. It's like what you gonna do, right? So I'm in there, and I see the hair whipping and shit coming down the platform. I'm like, fuck it up, bitch! Like, I'm trying to do a whole thing, right? You have to do it. Destiny's Child. All them bitches was coming out right, so I'm like, hit me! Like, they coming down the rise and shit, right?
Hey, how you spell for the
intro? And then like a storm is coming. And then when I saw that fucking lace short wet wig that Jade had on,
oh my God. I
lost my goddamn mind. And then they coming down, then Bianca music hit, then Naomi got the fucking glow hat looking like Raiden and shit. I'm like, oh, she about to fuck bitches up like Kung Lao. I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready. And then let's get into this gear. So the girls have budgets now. So Bianca's cape was not made by her. That was actually made by the Blondes, which is a fashion design team in New York, and they do like a lot of avant-garde, cutting-edge streetwear shit. So they was in a nasty cape. That cape, but no shade to my girl. I kind of figured somebody else did that cape because I know my queen.
Don't you do it.
Right.
That's a lot of work.
Hey, was that actually made out of Superman's cape? Like the real Superman?
Yeah,
It was Superman.
That's from the real Superman. I thought so.
With the lips.
It looked Kryptonian.
Yeah.
But like, look at this shit. That look like we about to get the baddest concert in WWE.
Yes.
Right? So like they coming out and shit and they coming down. Now, I'ma keep it about. The match was cute. It was not a bad match. It was cute. Okay? We know our people's strengths and weaknesses. Okay? And first of all, Jade looked like she came out of motherfucking Marvel, bitch. It was given, where do the lasers come out of, bitch? Do they come out your eyes, your mouth, your hands, your feet, bitch? Can you fly? Do you grow inside?
I was wondering where that
bitch?
was going. I wanted to know how far he was going to go.
Okay.
Now I
Like,
want to know where them lasers coming from myself. I
I'm
was
like,
just
where are they coming
I was
from?
wondering what he was going to say. I didn't know how far
I
he
ain't
was
know
going
how
to
I
go.
was going. Oh no, that wasn't gonna come out of ass or nothing. But you know,
Thank you for
I'm
completing
like-
the joke. I appreciate you.
you know, it was given like Chappelle. It was given Baba Boom. It was given what it needed to give. And
Bootsy.
so I didn't want that match to end. And like
Right.
after it was over, I'm standing there with my shirt. The security guard came and took a picture of me and my shirt, bitch. And I'm like, don't fucking copy, bitch, because I know what the fuck y'all gonna do. And once again, Paul, I love you down, but if I see my shit, I don't care if you own the image, bitch. If I see my shit on WWE shop, I'm gonna have some questions, bitch.
I don't know what this nigga talking about. Mine is on the way tomorrow. I ordered mine.
Yeah.
Look,
From Cal people.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
shit. I was here for that though. Like that was given. You know what's so crazy? And I don't mean to go on a rant because y'all know I'm gonna
No, rant, nigga. Rant.
He definitely means to go on the right. Keep
Go
going.
rant.
You know what's crazy is
No shade.
I think about Jacqueline and I think about Jazz.
Then he let her wear shoes.
Yeah. And I think about how for many years, decades even, black women, you know, I look at Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bitch, I know wrestling history.
I'm with it.
Google.
Shout out Seth.
And
Sweet
I
Seth.
think about how black women really did not get
The
what
investment.
yeah, they didn't get it. And to see a mixture of black women of all shapes, sizes, complexions, different hair represented. That's another thing too. Like when I look at the hair, like you're seeing it's not just the middle part bust down that Naomi had, because they love to give black girls that look in entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just very special. And
Mm-hmm.
as a queer black man who does not get to see himself at all in WWE, let's keep it a buck. And if I am seeing myself, I don't know I'm seeing myself because the motherfucker is definitely in the closet. But
Maybe he's getting ready.
maybe. But
Yeah.
I think about it's the same with female rappers, right? Women have always been an avatar to us. We live through them in entertainment because we don't get to see ourselves. And it's not that you want to be a woman, and I don't mean to get deep because I don't. I do not envy anything that comes with being a woman. Y'all can have that shit. But it's seeing a person who is a minority or viewed on a lower scale shining and going against the system. It's something that resonates with me as a black queer man, that I just go up for them. Now, if you a basic bitch, I'm not gonna go up for you. That's the rules of engagement. You got to be an over ass bitch for us to fuck with you. Now, if your fits is not together, if you giving Candice LeRae, bitch, we not gonna live.
Damn.
Okay. But shout out to Candice LeRae. I love your heel work. What you're doing now? We got to work on that look. But
Shout out to our bartender.
That's funny.
but no, them three ladies have something really special. I hope that creative does right by them, and we get what we need to get. You know,
What I want to know what your thoughts were on Sami Zayn winning that title from Gunther. Because this was the second year that Sami Zayn
They
won a title, and the crowd went up.
Did they?
It made perfect sense.
Yes. The crowd went up for the Usos when they beat the Usos last year, and the crowd went up when he beat Gunther this year.
Last year, let's be clear. Last year they shouldn't have won.
He should have won this year.
this year,
You're right.
I don't think he should have won,
Mhm.
but I understand it more.
Yeah, we've got enough. Listen, Gunther is taking that title as high as it needs to go.
No, my thing isn't Gunther losing. I could have done with a Chad Gable. I could have done with any. I don't know if I really need a Sami Zayn in that position at this point.
Same.
Chad Gable is the answer from one night of TV.
But that's just like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, my thing is then don't tell the story because just like the crowd goes up for Sami Zayn, that crowd was wanting Chad Gable to be in that same position
on one night, but they still got a story to tell. They were telling that story Monday night. They still got a story to tell.
Yeah. What the story for Sami Zayn
and Chad Gable?
I agree with Cal in that being in the arena, in the crowd, people was going up for Sami, and I had to cuss a bitch out too.
Cuss him out.
I'm a Gunther fan. I mean, with sports, Philly rude as shit, so they ain't give a fuck. They just was like, "Oh, welcome to the club." But in the crowd, people was here for Mother Sami. They was here for him.
They love Sami.
Was I here for him? No, absolutely not. And I like Sami Zayn. I just don't think, that it was enough build for me to care enough about Sami Zayn getting the belt.
Yeah.
Were you okay with Chad Gable winning?
I would have been, because at least I had more story leading up to it. It's an underdog. He lost in front of his daughter. There was story there.
Yeah.
There was story there. And I don't.
And
it felt like
him cry at the end of the match. Sorry, Kyle, I cut you off. That kind of bothered me.
Yeah.
I guess because they're going to tell this story. I guess that I'm assuming it's going to go into Sami and Chad beefing. I don't know if Chad's winning that title, especially with the Jey Uso running around. It feels like there's options that they have there that may not involve Chad Gable.
It would make more sense Chad Gable beating Sami Zayn than Chad Gable beating Gunther.
No. I mean, both would make sense, but I feel like Chad Gable should have won that. Should have been in that WrestleMania match.
He would have got a bigger pop. The pop would have been different.
The build was there. The build was already there.
Gunther beat on him twice already.
Right, and that's we gonna talk about people that beat on them and winning. We gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we could talk about that. We could get to that. We can get to that. Shouts out Sami Zayn. That was the.
Did you put your hands on your belly?
Shouts out Sami Zayn. That was, I guess that was the palate cleanser before that 44-minute and 35-second main event from Saturday night.
It was 44 minutes.
Yeah, it was 44 minutes. It was that. Yeah. I don't know if that includes entrances.
That ain't entrances.
That doesn't include the Brahma Bull that was on fire.
That was hard.
That shit was dope.
That was
when
hard.
they showed the overhead shot of that shit looked dope as hell.
Fire.
That shit looked dope as hell. I don't know about his outfit.
The bell bottoms.
He had the vest with the Yamin going up.
Bell bottom boss.
Let me see if I can find an image.
What's wrong? Who's putting these clothes on, Brock? I noticed.
It doesn't look bad.
It's not King. It's not King Troy. I know that much. That's somebody.
It's not bad. It
This
doesn't.
nigga's got no. The flare pants is terrible.
The flare pants is crazy.
The flare
we
pants.
were sitting there like, I hope you don't wrestle with those on.
Y'all.
I
It's
wanted to
crazy
wrestle
to
with
you
them
guys.
That shit looked crazy. Let me find it.
Yeah. He's doing
I
too
wanted
much.
to wrestle in them bell bottoms, yo.
You want him? No, them bell bottoms is terrible.
Them shits look
You
crazy.
talking about Seth bell bottoms?
No.
Rock.
D's.
I like them.
I was here for him. I ain't no problem with them.
I like the white ones too.
The white.
The flare pants is way worse. Breakaway bell bottoms is ill.
Yeah, what the fuck is he? Magic Mike?
I feel like y'all been super hard on Dwayne's fashion choices.
He been
They're
ass.
haters. They're haters.
He been ass.
Is it hate?
He made me more invested in this story though.
Yep.
The pants?
Not the pants.
Not the pants.
They're just the whole get up, the package.
Yeah, Staying Alive Rock is a look at these shits.
Yeah.
Look at them shits.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Nah.
Them some breakaway Jinkos.
No. Who's worse here? Because both of these are.
Yeah,
bad.
John Cena needs to just go bald at this point.
He need a tan.
He
need a tan.
Yeah, he listen, but you know when he talked about it.
Yo, he look crazy.
I was surprised to hear him talk about it on what's the kicker?
Look at his legs. Oh my god.
On McAfee.
He has to because he kept going like this.
Yeah, after every move he was like
he hit a move that was
like fam, it's gone.
But what he did, because he would do all, but he wouldn't care about the people that was behind him. He was only making sure that on hard cam side you couldn't.
The front.
Yeah, you couldn't see the in the back.
Yo, cut that shit off, cuz.
Yeah.
He can't do that.
Go low. Just go low.
He can't do that because he's.
Nigga, I seen Dean Ambrose today at a press conference, and he's doing bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They won't.
But you got to take it all the way down.
You got
He was just bald.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But think of how long Baron Corbin, how long it took before he went bald. He had a whole.
They still try to buzz it like it's dead, but now you still buzzing it, and it still got that.
That might have just grew back. He was
car ain't got no roof.
If you on TV, you got to take it down that day.
Yeah. Yes. Before you get on that television.
Yeah, that's true.
Before
but you know, AEW, they don't care how they look, so he's fine.
Nah, this wasn't for AEW. This is for
it's no last toe though. It's no last toe.
Every time you say no last toe, it's because that's yours.
We at WrestleMania still.
We are literally still at Wrestle.
Okay, all right.
No, you're right.
You brought it up. You the one. You definitely the one brought it up.
But How
we brought it up? What are you talking about?
You said because he had AEW.
That's right. That's more of an analogy.
AEW don't care how they look.
Can we finish WrestleMania?
Yeah. So Rock came out and then Rock Rock had a People's Championship belt that he got from the Ali family on at the Hall of Fame. But him walking out while Seth got a belt on and Roman had a belt on made little Cody Rhodes look crazy. It was a weird look to see three motherfuckers with their belts right here. Cody just like, yeah. I'm gonna wrestle.
Jacket with my jacket.
Niggas had some severe jackets.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
Replica jackets. That was crazy.
Yeah,
like I put them in the garage.
Cody. Did y'all see the new Backlash promo poster?
Yes. Actually, let me go get that.
His outfit looked cute with the belt. I ain't even gonna lie.
We going back. We going too far. We ain't finished night one yet.
No, it does.
Let's finish this. Let's finish WrestleMania.
Let's finish the story.
Here for 20 hours.
We'll talk about. I mean, so we're at the match. We're at the Backlash. We're at the Bloodline versus Cody and Seth main event.
Yeah.
44-minute match. How did y'all feel about The Rock back in the ring?
I thought he was fine. I watched it back on TV.
I was a little scared for him.
He did good.
I think he did good.
Out of those 44 minutes, how many of those minutes was he in the ring?
It don't matter.
No. I'm not. That's not a shot.
No,
I just want to know.
Jeez.
He was there.
That nigga was standing on business when he no business.
He was standing on business. He was in there for important moments. He did it. He hit a whole sharpshooter, right?
No, I'm asking because of Monday. Like, is he? I'll wait till we get there.
All right.
He shouted out some niggas. He been working with some niggas. Some NXT niggas he was talking about.
Because he didn't look bad. I just don't know how long he was in the ring to look.
Only 3 months. Only 3 months.
No, I'm talking about how long.
Improved his gas from when he first was in there.
How long was he in the ring that night?
I can't remember.
Nobody know.
That's because he looked good. He looked good.
I feel like Roman worked a good amount, and he worked some. But I feel like the stuff Rock was doing was kind of.
I almost feel like it was probably mostly Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to run that match back specifically. I don't remember most of it.
I thought it was mostly Roman, but
I felt like Roman did a lot of work too. But I know Rock got in there.
Yeah,
but he was doing.
Seth outfit. I am so sad that the Butch Queen era Seth Rollins
It's a
come
wrap.
to an end.
It's over.
It's over.
You think
He's
so?
taking time off. Yeah,
got
he's
that
taking
title.
time off. When he come back, he's going to be a new iteration of his character.
I
I
can see
think
that.
his
Let it be a
era
heel.
is over.
Please let it be a heel.
Let it be a heel. If it's a heel, he gonna cook.
He needs
Yeah.
to. He needs to be a heel. He should be
Yeah.
pissed off. He
Yeah,
should
looked
actually
like
be
a hoe
pissed
this
off.
weekend. He like a hoe this weekend.
He lost everything. If anybody has reason to be pissed, it's Seth. Let him come back and beat everybody ass up.
My
But he
niece
did so good.
gave
He
you
did
looks.
so good.
Yes.
Huh?
My niece gave you looks. That road with the accoutrement.
Yeah.
I was like,
It had a whole flower on the shit. Yeah.
I know I was pretty confused about his entrance. From what I understand, it had something to do with Philly.
yeah. The Philly Mummers.
On night 2, yeah, it was the Mummers normally perform during the New Year's Day parade in Philly.
Yeah, the Mama Fummers.
Their outfits are very. I mean, what they was wearing that's what they wear. They kind of fit with what Seth do. I don't know who came up with. Just like I didn't know who came up with the Bailey entrance with like the pyramids and shit. But somebody did something on that. But I feel like night 2. That was a night where Rock and Seth they were battling outside the ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing some work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was spitting water in that motherfucker face too.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I must have missed that.
You did? Oh yeah, he did it. I think they both did it.
I was so happy to see Chris.
Chris Breezy, the heel,
Chris Brown, the heel.
big heel, Chris Brown.
He found out about
Chris
it.
Brown.
Night two.
He found out.
He found out. Nah, he found out. He found out earlier. Now he may have When did he find out?
He found out.
He found out this weekend. I know that much. He tried to play like he didn't know. I tried to tell him about himself.
Night 2.
Thank you, Math, for keeping us on task.
Are we done with night 1? Who won the match? We didn't mention nothing about the fact that Rock beat Cody with a people's elbow to win the match, and Mimi was probably feeling so shitty.
Rock beat Cody after Roman Reigns. What? Superman punch.
Yes.
Rock bottom and the people's elbow.
Didn't they hold his feet? They told the referee, "You bet not count, nigga."
Yeah.
Like that's because at the beginning of this match, that Philly crowd wasn't all the way ready to boo Rock.
Right.
Rock still had to do a couple things to make sure that crowd was like, no.
We don't fuck with you.
They were booing Cody.
Right. They were trying to turn, and Rock was like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Rock can't. He knew what the hell time it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. At the end, once Rock won, or once Rock won the match for them, the people in the stands next to me, Cody winning.
Oh yeah.
Cody winning. Like it was to the point where if they didn't win, I know that Philly would have been right.
I still had doubt.
You thought Roman was going to win?
I still had it.
I was cheering for Roman, but
we knew that it was going to be Bloodline for the second night. We knew. Everybody knew how that was.
Mimi, you didn't.
Everybody that didn't know and had doubt was in denial.
Night 2.
Wait. Because was it Sunday? It was Sunday. It was Sunday morning. The only person I know that is big a fan of Roman Reigns is Mimi is Brian H. Waters. And Brian H. Waters was telling me that he was like, nah, I think Cody's winning. Mimi, Sunday morning, where was your head at with this Roman Reigns and Cody match, night 2 main event?
I didn't know. I'll be honest. I didn't know. I didn't want to think about it. I was mad because I didn't know.
What?
Because she had a feeling that Cody was going to win.
Because I had a feeling he was going to win. And again, it wasn't because he was about to lose a title reign. It was to who he was losing the title reign to.
You wasn't ready for that motherfucker to get that title.
I wasn't. No.
I understand that. Shouts out
You know
to
what's so crazy? My best friend does not like Cody, bro.
It ain't us. We ain't your best friend.
That nigga was on
DDM said, "Let me think about this answer for a second."
Not us. We ain't your best friends, nigga.
Oh, y'all family. You know that's.
Appreciate
clean
you.
it up.
Appreciate you, my brother.
You
Appreciate
I
you.
know PR.
Well done. Well done. I like the energy. Nigga quick. No. The nigga quick. That's why.
No, but you know, when The Rock pinned Cody, you know, I only have sympathy for one person, and that's, you know, my good sis, Seth Rollins. You know, I live for Seth.
Mm-hmm.
This run has endeared him to me in a way that I always thought he was cool, but this run really endeared him to me to where I think Seth Rollins might be my favorite male wrestler.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. As you have so eloquently put, his Butch Queen era has probably come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Will he be your fave post Butch Queen?
Yeah, because he gave me something. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing for me.
You need penicillin or something?
Yeah, I can't fuck around for 7 days.
Ridiculous.
7 days. They said 7 days. What you want me to do?
Get them likes up, 90.
Facts. Yeah. Shouts to meals, man. Shouts to meals.
Because he gave me this, I as an entertainer myself, as a performer, understand that you evolve and you can't stay the same and give people the same thing every time.
Facts.
So when he comes back, I'm still going to cheer for him and support him because he's given me roughly 2 to 3 years of this era.
Word.
So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I pray he comes back as a heel.
He is. He gonna come back as a heel, and he gonna come back no nonsense.
Right.
I don't like
because if that's the case, we're getting babyface Roman.
But we're not getting.
No, you seen that nigga walking on the treadmill?
That ain't happening. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I'm
seen him walking on the treadmill.
Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is why I appreciate this version of Seth Rollins. He flipped back and forth with the heel and the baby face. He knew how to go back and forth all the time. Like when it mattered, he knew how to give you heel.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like even if he does come back, if he comes back as a tweener, it'll work regardless. Right. This was his best work. I hated the Messiah. I hated it.
I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, that got panned across the board. I don't think people was really here for that.
I wasn't a fan of the Monday Night Messiah.
What I like about this version is that he took a chance.
Yes.
And a lot of people like what I'm liking about where wrestling is going is that this time of you being a straight heel or a straight baby face, the world is just not like that anymore. It's not. Right. I mean, there's room for that, but people want to see something a little bit more nuanced. I know me. Like, sometimes I get mad when Bianca get her ass beat and then she starts skipping down the ring in her entrance. That shit pisses me the fuck off.
Right.
Bitch, Damage Control been fucking you up for the last 2 years, bitch. I'm going to need you to march down there and fuck them up. This shit, what are we skipping for, bitch?
Right.
There's nothing for you to be happy about. You've been getting fucked up on national TV for the last 2 months.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, I definitely hear you.
She showed that too. She showed that when she was like, Bailey, she did it to herself. Like, she showed that little bit of a, okay, no, I'm not gonna have that sympathy because she been beating my ass.
I'm gonna be mad when Destiny's Child break up because I know that's what they're gonna do.
And they're gonna use the Kendrick bar.
It's inevitable.
They definitely gonna use the Kendrick bar too.
Naomi gonna be an innocent bystander. She gonna get caught in the crossfire.
She is so
J. Cole.
She gonna get it.
Naomi J. Cole.
Naomi gonna be conflicted.
She's absolutely J. Cole.
Yeah.
God damn.
Before J. Cole was J. Cole, she was J. Cole.
Sorry, but in that big three, she would be J. Cole.
We want peace ass nigga.
Yeah. Who Drake though? Who Drake?
That's gonna be Jade.
Bianca got
Jade or
Drake,
Bianca.
Yeah.
You think Bianca Kendrick?
I think Bianca's
no,
Drake.
no. Bianca gotta be Drake.
Nah,
Nah.
Because Bianca ain't turning. I mean, Bianca turning.
Bianca is turning. But Drake been the bad guy the whole time. So
Right.
I don't know if it was good guy, bad guy.
Drake may be Jade.
I don't know if there's a big good guy, bad guy in that situation.
I say Bianca's Drake only because Bianca's the most successful out of all of them. It just feels like it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's the most. She's the most pop.
Exactly.
But she's also the most skilled, and then that would be.
That's where I'm conflicted because
I don't think it's
nobody wrestling for her.
It's just not a 1-to-1.
Big three don't work.
It's not a 1-to-1.
DDM got it. So no, we were talking about
practicing this shit.
This nigga been practiced. I was just about to say that.
I'm glad we're talking Seth Rollins because we saw the downfall of this reign that y'all was talking about on Sunday. He like many people thought Drew beat him. Like Brother Math correctly predicted.
Sure did.
Drew beat him. And then Damian Priest went out there and cast.
Lost, but whatever. Go ahead.
Damian Priest had to do what he had to. They lost them tag titles. He had to make sure that he won that, or he was going to be booted.
This was my favorite part of WrestleMania. I think
he would have got big booted.
That whole end of that match, the goddamn Punk and ripping off the goddamn brace and him knocking him down, and then him get cashed in on him lose. That whole little part was probably my favorite part of WrestleMania.
Yeah. That was fine.
It was very smart.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm all about Damian Priest being a champion for the culture. But I don't know how y'all feel. Passions to me never feel like a real reign. I never respect a cash-in win.
Damn.
Well, and normally it depends. So, like, if it's a heel that wins the cash-in, a heel doesn't have to win straight up. But if they do like a babyface cash-in, normally that babyface gives the rematch and they get the legit win. That's usually how they tell those stories. So yeah, I understand why you feel the way you feel.
And also, I just don't feel like for that title, Seth has built that title for so long to try to make it mean something.
Yeah,
and I think Drew, to me, and now I'm thinking it's two ways. So let's do the math, right? Let's do the math. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Maybe that could be a segment for you. Let's do the math. So,
I don't want no goddamn segment.
You got a segment, nigga.
I don't care. Let's think about this, right? We talked about this offline, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
For the legacy of the belt,
I
wanted Drew to have that belt.
Yeah.
Because that's another top dog holding that belt, solidifying it. This belt will matter.
Yep.
However, you have another asset that you have to protect, which is that Money in the Bank suitcase. That briefcase has been trash for the last several cash-ins. Big E got it. It felt good, but the reign wasn't good. Otis had it. They was like, what the hell? Austin Theory had it, cashed in, unsuccessful.
No, he cashed into the other joint.
Right. And it was
the US title.
Right. So now you have a whole pay-per-view that you're getting ready to take overseas with Money in the Bank to Toronto. You cannot have that briefcase not be valuable.
True.
So Damian Priest got lucky. I'm not going to say he didn't work hard, but in a storyline, in kayfabe, bitch, because you know the girls like to be upset when you say that they lucky.
Right.
In kayfabe, that briefcase had to be protected. So Damian Priest had to get that title, and he had to get a big one.
Yeah.
So Damian Priest had to get the belt. Is Damian Priest a transitional champion? In my heart of hearts, I believe that because he's not a strong talker.
No.
And even though he's going to give you a good match, that's not enough, especially when you're trying to maintain that belt and make people believe that is the equal to the belt that Cody got.
Diddy, and let me ask you a question. First of all, we know that ain't never gonna be the case. That belt's never gonna be the same as the top belt. It's gonna be the big belt.
Roman ain't got it no more.
No, that title is not going to increase today. It was always going to be the Super Intercontinental.
So
right. My question is first, how much did? Thank you, Sloan. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, it's not overseas, but y'all know what the fuck I'm at. Like,
so
it's not overseas.
My question is scale of 1 to 10 as the first carrier of this title.
I hate this nigga, yo.
How well did Seth do bringing prestige to this title?
He did very well.
Damn.
He made us forget for a minute. That title was secondary. Damn. He made me want to see the next person to beat him. Like to say, is that person worth it? Is that person not worth it? And I wasn't there when he first got it. But Seth worked his ass off for a whole year to make that title matter, to the point where I was borderline almost crying for Drew.
Sheesh.
So if he did take that title to proper heights, then isn't it time to put that title on someone who would be elevated by that title and doesn't need to elevate the title? Because I do not believe
a title cannot make a person. They can't.
They can elevate a person, not make them, but they can elevate.
The title does
one of two things, period. The title either is elevated by the person who has it, or they elevate the person. That's the only thing a title does.
No.
That's
your opinion. That's your opinion.
No, it's not. That's what it does.
No, that's not. It's
that
not.
Is what a title does.
We're not fighting. I just don't agree with what he's saying. I don't. You have to hold on to it. Once you have a title, it is up to you to make sure that people that you make that title prestigious, that you make yourself the number one top guy. You have to make yourself the number one top guy. The belt doesn't make you. You have to make the belt. You have to make it prestigious. That's what the Miz did with the Intercontinental belt, and that's what Gunther did with the Intercontinental
belt higher.
He did. He did after a while. No, not right. Not when. Way back when, in 2017, that Intercontinental belt was a thing.
You don't even believe that?
I do. I believed it. At the time, I did.
I think the title is up there. Seth put the title up there, but I don't think Damian Priest can keep it up there.
That's my point.
I like that answer, man. I like that answer.
That's my point. I'm not, it's not hate. It's not nothing. It's just presence. He just doesn't, for me, he hasn't done it for me. I'm sorry. And I feel like what Judgment Day did for Rhea, it didn't do that for him.
Maybe this is the time though. Maybe they're planning on taking this.
I don't think I think the problem is he's still with Judgment Day, and he's always going to be second to Rhea.
No shade.
Maybe
that's just what it is. You got to separate them, and I don't think separating them helps him. It's only going to help Rhea.
But it's no. Separating the Judgment Day is going to help Rhea. It's for sure. Dominic Mysterio's already got one foot out the door at Judgment Day, and he's going to be golden. Maybe the key is what they're going to do with Damian Priest, because this is actually very important for Damian Priest right now. Yeah. I don't want to say it's last straw, but whatever program, however he holds this title, may dictate the future. Because if this is not a good run, he probably won't get another championship run and may just be back to being senior love daddy or whatever he was calling himself for a minute.
I do, and I agree with that too. I think that's true, Cal. But I also see what Math is saying, because as long as Judgment Day is together, Damian Priest is always going to be Kelly Rowland. And that's just the bottom line.
And he ain't even.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even second.
And nobody's
he's
wrong.
Not the second, Mike.
He's the second lead. What Kelly say? I'm the co-lead.
Yeah. Well, I think regardless, Paul Levesque put the belt on him. They're going to try. And remember the dirt she said, it was sometime last year. They specifically said.
Not Rock. It's my opinion.
Last year they said that the word was that WWE was high on Damian Priest. And he was getting those matches with Seth Rollins.
This?
He was getting those He was getting those dark matches with Seth Rollins, right? Them SmackDowns for a minute over the summertime. He was getting those matches. It seemed like they were priming him for something.
Knowing that they paired him with Bad Bunny, kind of showed that they were high on him there and wanted him to skyrocket. But the problem I think with Priest is you have to pair him with something.
He don't rock on his own.
Bunny, you paired him with Judgment Day, and then so you had him with Rhea, you had him with Finn, and now you got him with R-Truth. Like you, what's gonna happen when he's by himself?
Bad Bunny wasn't a pairing. He carried Bad Bunny.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny's a star, though.
That's fine. That's fine. But he led Bad Bunny to a good match.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. One of the biggest events. Listen, that's a big feather in his cap. That Puerto Rico show was big for you.
It was Bad Bunny.
Yeah, but he had to rock with Damian Priest before he got there, though. They was in that whole tag match, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie James, watch that.
Damian Priest 42.
Yeah, he's old. That's the other thing.
Most of those guys that came in, and that's the one thing that we got to watch. It's just like LA Knight. Like a lot of these guys that came in from the indies and have great runs as other names and whatnot. They've been around a while.
They've been.
You know what I'm saying? Punishment Martinez been outside for a very long time.
He was that Ring of Honor guy.
At this point, it's time to figure out what you got or gone on past.
Yeah.
That might be what they're doing.
The only reason why I said that was because Damian Priest doesn't look 42 to me.
That's all the eyeliner.
That's that foundation.
Guideline.
Oh, okay.
You got it from Undertaker. Undertaker left all of his.
He's still on night 2.
But I will say this, age aside, because I don't think age should dictate ability, especially liver. Because LA Knight is a shining example that you don't have to like him, but he is delivering. He is doing what he needs to do. Damian Priest may not be a strong talker, but he is doing what he needs to do in the ring. So I don't think necessarily because you're a certain age that you should not be able to and do your passion. My issue with Damian is he needs to kind of, and I'm going to put him over, even though my husband lost on what was that Saturday night. My issue with Damian is he needs to do like Gunther's doing somewhere. Gunther found a personality.
Yeah.
He found some charisma and he figured out how to get that into his promos. And I started liking it. Right. Damian Priest has not done that. It's very rigid, it's very fluid, and not in a and I'm rooting for him if he is bisexual. I don't know what kind of freaky shit he be doing.
I don't think he's.
But I'm sorry, I'm holding. I root for the gays. I root for you. Got to be totally in this shit. I think you
went a whole nother way.
You went a whole nother way. That ain't got shit to do with what I think about him in the ring.
Right. He is going.
But I think that he got some work to do in the personality department.
Right. All right. Next up was Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. I probably, this was the third match, so it's probably my third or fourth drink of the night. And
you was up.
No, I pissed. I went. Matter of fact, I did not see the cash in. Drew lost because what they did, they put me in seat 1, so I had the aisle seat, so I could dart my ass right up and go get whatever. The match ended. I said, "Oh, bathroom break," and then when I was coming out the bathroom, it was Yami ding ding ding, and Yami music hit, and I was like, "Oh shit, I ain't seen none of it," so I had to watch it back on my phone or whatever. But I was in my seat when fucking AOP and them was beating Bobby Lashley with this. I ain't like that shit. And then it was 2 or 3 of them. I ain't like none of that shit.
Nah, I ain't like that shit either.
I ain't like that shit at all.
I will say this. This match was. I was more entertained by this match than I thought I was going to be.
Tristan, they said Snoop on commentary is supposed to be great. I haven't watched it back, but I heard that was fire.
Freaking tastic.
I heard it was fire.
Let Snoop and Pat McAfee do a whole goddamn paper.
Yo, he pulling out the family reunion tables.
Yep.
What?
Yo.
Yes, Snoop was hilarious.
Beautiful.
Oh, I gotta watch this. I may have to watch that for the Patreon too. We'll have a good time with that.
I thought, I was entertained by this. Do I think they should be doing more with Bobby Lashley? Absolutely. Bobby Lashley old too. Don't nobody ever say he too old to do stuff. But
he ain't got no hand for us to look at and be like he old, like everything gone.
But he ain't got no eyebrows either.
Eyebrows or nothing. All you know is his teeth white.
He looked like the peanut M&M, yo.
God, no shade. It's giving.
He looked like handsome Squidward.
It's giving handsome Squidward. It's crazy.
It's giving goobers. But I think I was entertained by this match. But if I'm being honest, and I hate to put a nail in somebody's coffin,
oh no,
but it's over for Karrion Kross and AOP.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Triple H,
they can be good on.
Yeah.
They down on NXT. They just hit NXT.
He was in the bar. I wanted to hug him. I swear, like damn, dog.
Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
They done tried to Karrion Kross a lot since Vince fucked him up. I think Vince put him in that BDSM gear when he came up the first time.
I thought it was Demolition.
Yeah, well, it was BDSM. I was a little turned on when I saw it the first time. But LA 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he came out that motherfucking helmet, that leather bitch, I was like, yeah. Whose game is it? Me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
But I think you know what this WrestleMania taught me, what it showed me, you could tell who Triple H really liked.
Yes. Talk about that.
You can tell who Triple H really liked. Because like Karrion Kross, I feel like what he did this WrestleMania with some of these people is he said, I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment because you're not really getting over like that, but I fuck with you real hard. So I'm gonna make sure that because we got history, or I fuck with you, I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment. You may not win, but I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment. Those people are, to me, Karrion Kross, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano.
It was on the show?
Yeah, it was on the show.
It was in the tag match, right?
Tag match.
That's how you know. That's how over they are not. You didn't even know they was in the match.
Fact.
Right. I didn't know they were there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they was in the match. But you can tell who he likes and who he roots for. Whether you get over or not, that's a horse of a different color.
Right.
There's certain people who he wants to really work. Candice LeRae is another one he really liked. Indy Hartwell is another one he really liked. But they're just not translating the way that he would like them to. Right. And unfortunately, there's a happening that's happening right now in that organization as talent is concerned. You are in an era where there are people who are so supremely talented and who have never done this sport, who are learning it very quickly. So they're bringing fresh energies to the characters. You know, I don't know how a Gargano and them do, but you got somebody like Obafemi sitting down there. You got Javon Evans sitting down there. You got all of these people sitting down there that they coming in with characters. They coming in ready. They coming in with an understanding.
Right.
Even with the lady frame, you got Tiffany Stratton on your heels, Kalani Jordan down there, Roxanne Perez down there. Lash is getting better. The competition is up there. So, unfortunately, for the Candice LeRae's, the Indy Hartwells, the Johnny Garganos, they won't still be able to work anywhere because they are excellent at what they did. In this arena, this is the show business, baby. And in show business,
Undertaker over there?
Undertaker over there.
Star Jada down there.
Jada Parker.
You got star power. And I say this every time. NXT aesthetically, physically has they got the most beautiful roster. A lot of them kids down there look gorgeous.
They do.
When you got kids that
Soul
look
Ruka.
great, and Soul Ruka damn near gonna kill herself before she gets to the main
I
line.
love that.
Yes. Oh my God.
They doing crazy shit. I'm sorry, Gargano and Tommaso. You had a great time in your run in NXT. But baby, it's too much coming through that door now. And y'all not getting it. Y'all not getting
One more time.
Go back.
Riva Dirty.
Oh,
Run on back.
baby, one
Yeah,
more.
Let me
Riva
get down there.
Man, just
Dirty.
stop wearing them damn furry wings, bitch. You
All right.
a little child. You a grown ass woman. You coming out with furry wings and shit on. What the fuck?
Right.
And get that purple shit out your hair. That
For
color.
Wait,
For those of the viewers that, outside of the 410,
right.
when DDM says furry wings, he means fairy
Fair.
Oh,
wings.
yeah. My bad.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
My accent.
No,
Nah,
we
nah.
all have it.
Well, I
We
said,
all
yeah.
in this bottom.
I will say
Wow.
DDM. One thing that's been a constant is making sure that those outside of the 410
Yes.
know what those from the 410 was saying.
Be saying, hey,
Be saying.
what would you be saying?
I that felt like class act.
Yeah.
How I be saying what I be doing. I'm sorry.
Would I be fly? Depending on what you wearing.
I can. Speaking of somebody trying to be fly, what was this? I didn't know what the inspiration for
I
this
was
was.
mad. I was
Oh.
mad. Pamela. You know better, Pamela. What is this, Pamela?
I was just confused.
When did
I
you
didn't-
become Egyptian, Pamela?
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like she looked. I liked her haircut. I didn't understand. Just like the mummers. I
Did
didn't
they
understand.
explain this? Did they explain this?
I've not seen anything about it. I'm not saying they haven't explained it, but I don't know what the inspiration for this was.
That's horse.
I thought she was. I was like, you Egyptian bitch. I thought you was from the Bay and you was Hispanic. Where did this come from? And some of these entrances, no shade, they was a little clunky.
Well, I mean, Seth ain't from Philly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was confused about that too.
That at least goes with the whole.
It matched his aesthetic.
That he has been going for this entire run.
So it
That
hasn't been
shit-
Butch Queen. It's been Mummer the whole time.
You know
Maybe.
what, Sam? I'm gonna come through this TV.
Maybe. Hey yo.
Okay.
It's giving mummers.
No shade.
No shade.
Thank you, man.
They mentioned. Wait, Javon. What did they say on commentary? Because again, I've not watched. What did they say on commentary about how this was connected? She got roots down there or something? Just let me know. I'm genuinely wondering.
I just thought it was the niggas carrying her.
I thought she was just a big Liz Taylor fan.
The niggas carrying her were her slaves.
They saying in the chat it's some park in San Jose that has a pyramid. Bitch, if I gotta research,
And what does that
I
mean?
didn't know what the Mamas
She's
were.
from there? She's
Park?
from there?
She's from the Bay Area. I didn't know it was a park that had a pyramid. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna have Paramore.
It was
white
So
African.
Paramore had a schedule.
Yeah.
If they would have booked her night one, Paramore would have been.
They
able
would
to
have been
make it.
there.
With the pyramid?
Yeah,
Now I
they
don't
would
think
have
so. I think
rocked.
maybe
They would've rocked
Pyramid,
with
Paramore. Same
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. Pyramid.
Maybe
with the
that's just
Paramore.
what she had, and then Pyramid and Paramore didn't make it, so she had to.
Yeah,
she
she-
had to back up.
She said, "I want to get Paramore." They said, "You want a pyramid?" She said, "Okay,
Yeah, that's fact.
okay."
I just
There we
think it looked
Here we
clunky.
go.
It looked clunky.
It did.
what
It wasn't
happened
enough
to
for them.
What happened to the platforms? You know when
Yes.
this come out on like a little platform with the men
Right.
holding on a platform.
One of them
They just
chairs or
holding
something.
her
Yeah.
up on their lies. Her wings was crooked.
They
I'm
was.
like, what is this?
It was
What-
I
Yeah.
thought she was going. I thought she would come out there. Is this the elevation, the elevated version of the side ponytail? Is this like for good guy Bailey?
Yeah, this is that
It look like
Skrillex
the
hair. is what it is.
elevated,
Probably
side ponytail?
because she had a whole. Yeah, I mean, she had pyramids cutting her hair. She had the XL in there. They was putting glitter and shit in there. I saw a whole video.
Somebody was pissed at that next match. Anytime you see
glitter on
that next match, niggas be mad.
But they have the little blowers though. You see on the stage, y'all can see on TV, but they come out with these little blowers
to clean up the ring,
like leaf blowers that blow.
I thought they took the top off.
What you mean?
For the next, like the
ring?
It'd be two mats. It'd be mats on, but I didn't see anybody untying mats between matches. But I have seen that,
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see anybody change a mat though. Is my only thing. I don't know if I saw
because they had that
happen.
Prime logo on there. Now you can't change that mat.
They
now.
did. That was interesting.
Get rid of glitter.
Wait,
thing is really getting rid of glitter. There's somewhere 15 years ago, glitter was right over there in the thought, and it's still there somewhere.
Brother fam, that's a great moment because the Prime logo was in the middle of the ring. But they utilized everything. So I didn't the dasher boards and the ring posts were connected to the lights that were going around the rows in the stadium. So whenever an ad showed up there, whether it was Snoop and Dre's Gin and Juice or fucking American or Dude Wipes.
Shout out to Dude Wipes, man.
Wrestling fans, if you don't know what Dude Wipes are, you may need them.
Yeah, get up under them nuts, nigga.
Get up under your arms, your nuts, anywhere where there's funk. Put the wipe on yourself.
But you gotta. I hate when straights get a hold of something.
What, Dude Wipes?
We've been using flushable wipes and baby wipes for years. That's the go-to in the community. Don't nobody use those. We've been doing it. Now y'all coming up with Dude Wipes. That ain't nothing but fucking Cottonelle and Charming.
That's fine. I can't use it.
Well, you go ahead and use your little Dude Wipes.
No, don't do that. Don't minimize what I like. I like Dude Wipes.
If you washing your nuts and shit with Dude Wipes, I got a problem anyway.
Well, no.
Wash my nuts. I'm using soap and water.
Yeah, hello.
Soap and water. No. But ain't nothing wrong with no Dude Wipes. I mean, Dude Wipes is cool. They definitely work. They work very well at away games.
When you need something. I shouts out to Stadium J. See you on my section. It was wild on Prime. That's what I was hearing. I don't know if this came up on the TV, but during the Logan Paul match, they would say Gatorade, but they was doing Powerade. They said H2. They did like 3 or 4 drinks at one point. I'm glad to hear that was on the TV because that shit was funny to me. The Gatorade was funny.
Yeah, we definitely heard that joke.
Okay, just making sure. Cracks and crevices cleaning. God damn.
Yeah, I just think like what
they sponsored everything except for the main event.
Mascara. Yeah, I heard of Mascara, and I think it's all bullshit. Just go to the store and get some goddamn cover girl, bitch. We know what it is.
Mascara. That's
they do shit like their name stuff.
That's pretty good, Doc.
They give it like a man kind of like name to it.
That's weird.
Men feel better about buying it, but it's the same shit. It ain't nothing but mascara.
Like if you're buying makeup or whatever,
it's just like Papa Tui.
Right. You don't need. I'm not buying makeup. I'm buying man up.
Paper too, you know what I mean? I'm gonna exfoliate now. You know what I mean?
I know Mac NC-17 when I see it, but live your life.
Don't be. See, you hating right now, DDM. You can't do that, man. Let us live, niggas. Because if I was out here with the bumpy face, niggas call me a bumpy face whore now. You see what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways.
Damn.
Let me exfoliate now. Goddamn.
Let me get my exfoliation on.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of exfoliation, I'm glad they exfoliated that belt off of EO. But here's what I'm saying.
That was good. That was good.
Here's why I'm sad, and here's where I'm going to blame creative and booking, because EO woke the crowd up in the ring in that match. They started going up for her because that type of act has to be made in the ring. You cannot make that act off of promos. Right. Has she been wrestling like that her entire reign?
She might be out.
It wouldn't have, I felt so sorry for her as an artist because I know how great she is. She did not deserve to come out to WrestleMania and you can hear a fucking pin drop when she came out.
Yeah.
She is worthy of more than that.
Yep.
And they did not book her correctly.
No.
in this title reign. Her ass should have been wrestling at every pay-per-view. She should have been having some cage matches, some falls count anywhere matches, because that is where she shines. She does not shine in a promo. She does not shine in a girl group. She is a wrestler.
Right.
And they did not have her wrestle enough. And as a result, we wanted that belt to be taken off of her. But she woke the crowd up. And I turned to the guy that was behind me in the stadium, and I said, and he knows I reign from NXT. And I looked at him, I said, this is great, but it's too late.
Yep.
And I blame that on creative.
No, facts. I definitely agree.
That is nobody's fault but creative and booking.
Shouts to Javon. He sent me info. This is the park in in San Jose.
Look like the movies right by me. That how I thought she just went to the movies a lot at Ronald Mill.
She was just no, apparently it looks like there's a lot of like Egyptian there's a whole museum and whatnot in there. I don't know like what type of energy she has with this spot specifically, but it looks like a location. Yeah, it's in San Jose.
Research your entrance.
I that's something that you would like, especially in Philly. This was something you would really need to know if you were like gay area, all that stuff.
I think that's okay to have to research and find out about it. You know what I mean? Everything can't be Rey Mysterio.
No, fact.
Batman. Sometimes you gotta like, all right, what comic book was that? I never seen that one. That's an anime character.
But this is one of those instances where not having the commentary definitely, because that's something that's a quick 2.0. Oh,
did they say something in commentary?
They're saying in chat. They're saying that they said something in commentary. I don't. And if it's a quick like, oh, she used to be at this park all the time, and she fucked with Egypt or whatever. Like I could see that, but
she fucked with Egypt.
I don't know. I don't know what.
Wouldn't want me to Google. I wouldn't want to Google that.
I don't know what the situation is.
What is this?
I thought it was giving Elizabeth Taylor and Cleopatra. I wasn't thinking nothing about nobody's damn park, bitch. If it ain't,
I like Cleopatra
or theme park, bitch. I don't know who she's talking about, but I love Pamela though. You know Pamela, my sis.
I'm here for it.
Because Pamela actually put her money where her mouth is, and she actually supported a real indie wrestler in a black girl.
That's right.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Pamela is fine with me. Yes, I'm ragging on Pamela about her fake ass Egyptian entrance. But
she's a representative. Pam represent.
Pam. A lot of girls say they pro women in this business, but a lot of girls don't actually support fellow women in this business.
Yams are from Egypt. Let me.
I'm pro women, girl power. Take your spot.
I want to know.
I want you to get this off the fucking screen.
We can't. This is your champion.
No, this is your champion.
No,
this is not mine.
This is our champion.
No.
This is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
It is
undisputed. You know what undisputed mean? Ain't no disputes.
You can't dispute it.
You
can't deny.
There's literally no disputes. If you want to talk about the Paul Levesque era. That's this right. Look at all this.
Look at all that space.
You can see the adrenaline
in his
soul.
I
can see the adrenaline right there. It's right up under his
ass is not even holding that belt up. They said put it on the last loop.
Damn.
I am going to fuck work up. Did you see his comment?
No.
What he say? You better work.
Undisputed. Undisputed is crazy.
That's undisputed.
Yo, I was watching. I told you I was watching the Slammies early, and he won a couple. And the first one he won, he was like, "How y'all gonna give a Slammy to a nigga with a lisp?"
Damn,
like, that's very funny.
He kept it real. Yeah. Now, Mimi, let me ask you a question.
What, Cal?
No. Because I have to ask this question because we need to know why Roman made. I know he wanted to do this, but this feels like the moment where he lost when he took his eyes off the motherfucker that could actually pin him.
Because he had no closure. He has no closure after all these years. We saw it at that Royal Rumble, and we've seen it now. And when Seth said, "I will be your shield" in that promo a few weeks back,
yes,
I was just like, it hit, but it didn't hit at that point.
Oh,
it hit in the ring, and I was like, I literally, when that music when that music went off, I thought Dean Ambrose was coming out. But I wouldn't have thought Dean Ambrose would have came out for him. I thought they never beefed. Him and Roman never beefed. Right. They always remained tight. Mm-hmm. So I thought he was coming in to make sure to protect Roman. But reports have shown that he was not invited. But then,
Bayow!
That's how I'm gonna hit child support.
Bayow! That messed him up though. And this was the other moment that people went up for when the lights went out.
I didn't understand that at all.
And
nobody understood.
He came out straight from the field. Well, what was Taker doing before? Like he was
sitting in the what's his name?
So it's a couple things. Word on road is in real life, Rocky and Stone Cold ain't like it.
That's smart.
You want me coming there for who? No, I'm gonna ride I'm riding my 4-wheeler with the Wonder Dog, and I'm gonna get up. You tell Rocky suck my balls.
Damn. And they said take. You got it. You got your hokers on.
But the only thing I will say, the cool thing about, or what makes sense to me about Taker doing it, is if all of this is a changing of the guard, because they went through great pains to make things look like everything is different. Everything is changing. Mm-hmm. The one thing about Taker that we all know is he was the locker room leader. He was the judge in wrestlers' court. He was the guy that a lot of folks look to. Right. And for a guy like that to, you know what I'm saying, see what the change is and really get behind the guy, he's going to get behind Dusty's kid. That makes sense to me. But so I mean, I get it. But yeah, the truth is Taker was there because they couldn't get Stone Cold.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear that glass break. I wasted a fucking t-shirt because I wore that goddamn Stone Cold
t-shirt.
And I could have worn my Bianca Belair t-shirt for night 2, but I called myself being a fucking wrestling oracle, and they send out Undertaker's wrinkly ass to do a damn choke slam. I was fucking
Stone Cold's wrinkly too.
But Stone Cold was better. Don't come from my husband.
Sexy, still sexy.
I really don't care if that nigga got me blocked. But no, listen. When Undertaker came down there, the part I did like is I didn't expect it, right? So when we all expected that glass to break and the lights went out in the arena, it felt different. Listen, lights going out and gong with Taker feels different in the arena, especially when you do not expect it. And I did not expect it.
True tea. I'll give you that. But you know,
what'd he say?
You want goosebumps?
The little goosebumps, man. It was the goddamn. I was drinking whiskey.
Damn mana.
I don't really feel that tequila like it.
That damn mana, Terramana.
He be talking about Terramana every time he say
the doo-doo.
My family. They all got fucked up. Roman got fucked up. Rock got fucked up.
Yeah.
Cody won.
Brandy had on that damn leotard, and
what was she always put on?
I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's time to let it go.
I didn't understand.
She looked bad in it.
No, she didn't look bad. I just did.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to get canceled.
I mean, is she wrestling?
I don't think they can.
No, don't get us canceled.
You can't get canceled.
Is she wrestling?
No.
Nah, the stuff you were saying in the cars.
She definitely not wrestling.
Damn. Wait, they're on the same show. It's gonna be another. That could happen. That could actually happen. On that note,
where was the dog?
Where was that's a great
where
question.
was the guy? They let Rocky talk bad about it. They could have let the dog bite Rocky just one time. Like they could have let him bite Rocky one time.
No, yeah, they had them fireworks and whatnot. That dog was home somewhere.
Yeah, no, that fireworks would set that dog off.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Brandy is a pretty woman. She's very beautiful. I just am tired of the leotard look.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody don't got no pants on, and I'm like,
well, maybe she don't got the, you know what I mean, to put like a crop or something. Maybe she got a star.
Listen, we're gonna see a whole lot of her.
Yeah.
Are we?
Months.
Yeah, she gonna be running the ring.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't signed.
you want to see a bitch? I'll show you a black bitch.
Yeah, she's
Black
ready.
belt.
Yeah.
That could happen. Just put her on SmackDown. Cody gonna be on SmackDown?
Not gonna be on TV.
Yeah.
Brandy ain't signed.
Brandy a great heel. I think
Cody's
she.
on SmackDown.
I think she would work better as a heel more than anything because people just. I'm not gonna say people just don't like her, but people love to not like her. So I think if you're gonna do her, you gotta do heel. If she was to come back, she probably ain't gonna come back. But if she was to come back, she gotta be a heel. She ain't no baby face.
We're gonna see her.
I think we see Liberty more than we see Brandy.
That's true.
I think we're definitely.
My wife.
You see the way he be crying?
When he ready to cry, he always shake his head when he ready to cry.
My wife.
It's my wife. He cries all the. He was crying Sunday night. He was kissing the belt laid up on the ring Monday night.
Listen, they figured out that Cody's a crier, right? And I see him now. I see them do it. They hitting the Cody cry button. They do it. You know, we found the watch that your daddy pawned to get you in the acting school.
What Triple H say? We ain't got the big. We done switched up the stage. We ain't got the big screen, but here go this TV. Go watch this thing about you, Mr. Cody Mo. Come watch this about you, Cody.
Yeah, them niggas hit the Cody cry button.
I enjoyed it.
My wife.
Was crying. That nigga stay crying.
Heffermania.
He's like,
Heffermania is funny.
How do you feel?
You got a ring to it though, Tristan.
How do you feel about your brother being in the building and Ricky Stark? Oh man, my whole life. Like they just know.
Did you see the there? Someone caught because Ricky Starks was. Ricky Spark was in one of them press boxes as well, where he was in the suite or whatever, and someone was watching it. They turned around, yeah, he was hyped for his guy. He was hyped for his guy.
That's your man.
You gotta be.
Contract. He can be hype all he wants to at motherfucking PBS.
Sorry,
bitch, it's not.
Stop it.
Mimi sitting there upset. I'm sorry.
We the nigga put a whole camera right in Mimi's face as that nigga was counting three. He said, how you feel about this, Mimi?
Mimi said, get the fuck out my face.
Shit out my face.
Get the shit out my face.
He gonna be
so like Mimi got caught with 15 bricks. She was coming out the book. Get that shit out my face, nigga.
She had to get out there on the perp walk. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was on that fucking loser stroll.
Shit. It was rough. No, it was rough. The only other random highlight, which I've not really talked to anybody about, after night 2, we were leaving. And I saw this guy. It's so fucking random. I saw a guy who had like a turquoise colored All Japan Pro Wrestling like pullover jacket. And my whole I'm like, where you get that? What's that from? So I went up to dude. I was like, excuse me, where did you get this jacket from? He was like, it was my stepfather's. Come to find out, not only was he Earthquake's son, but 2 of the kids from the Dark Side of the Ring episode on Earthquake that just popped off this past season, they were there. So I got like the daughter was there and one of the sons. I got to have like a really dope moment with just like, yo,
never Joey.
Your father did the damn thing. It was dope to see y'all then. It was dope to see y'all now. And then someone was like, take a picture. Posse out. Like I can't. What am I gonna do? Stand with these pictures? Nah, you got your moment. Get the fuck on. But that was a cool moment. It was only a WrestleMania type shit. It was only a WrestleMania. I was glad to see that instead of adrenaline in my soul. But
adrenaline in my soul.
DDM gonna remix it.
To take control.
He don't know the words either.
Yeah, I don't even. I just
it's something Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
It's literally something Cody Rhodes. No, it's not literally
Cody Rhodes.
It should be something Cody Rhodes.
I don't think it says Cody Rhodes, but it sounds like it says something Cody Rhodes.
In my soul.
Something booty hole.
Yeah. Booty hole. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Every booty hole. Yeah, that's something like that.
Don't talk about booty hole now. now.
What you say?
My fault.
Yo, put nah. Hey, cuz, slow down for DDM can get out.
Yeah.
We've been sidebar T from a fashion perspective, real quick. That mask Cody had on when he came out.
I do have a photo.
Can we move on, please?
I do have a photo of it. No, I mean, the thing is, when we move
off of if y'all watch, what's the Marvel joint with the dude that had the dissociative order?
Taskmaster. It was Sami.
Broken.
No, that was the nigga.
Fragile. Whatever the hell that shit called.
That shit was kind of hard.
It wasn't Taskmaster?
No,
It looked like Skeletor.
I heard Skeletor. Yeah, he looked like Khonshu from I can't even think of that thing. The nigga.
If we move on, the only other thing that we can talk about
don't know me, Royal. Don't talk about me.
Is them footages that was on AEW. That's I do want to say this because I had a
Royal, I hope your ears bleed.
I had a conversation about these footages, and
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas.
Moon Knight
came on here. Nigga Punk is the worst nigga on the planet Earth. And
he's still the worst nigga on the planet Earth.
Damn.
I hate this nigga.
I still hate him. I still hate him.
In a place.
I don't hate Cody. I hate
Moon Knight
CM
is
Punk.
right. Moon is correct.
Moon Knight, yeah, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight is correct.
Somebody mentioned that. All right, so you see where CM Punk with the Triple X jacket and where Jack Perry is. Apparently, that row of monitors, that's supposed to be Gorilla, and Tony Khan is supposed to be over there. And towards the end of the footage, this Punk being held back, that's supposed to be when Punk did whatever he did to make Tony Khan fear his life. Mind you, in the footage, it's like it's that, and then it kind of ends. I don't know if he hops over the monitors again. I don't even know if Tony Khan's standing there right now. We don't see much else, but the folks are saying that that's the point when Tony Khan's life was in danger.
Feared for your life.
Who's the dude in the red? Who's that?
That I
Cassius
don't.
Ono.
Yeah.
Chris Hero came out, right?
Okay, Cassius Ono is the big dude that was in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really big, tall dude with the NXT with the blonde hair.
Jerseys.
Yeah,
Looked like Balls Mahoney.
Facts.
And he did what? Nothing?
He was it was him and Jerry Lynn and Samoa Joe were essentially the guys who kind of stepped in between them and
pulled them apart.
Tony Khan's life.
And literally saved Tony Khan's life.
Yeah, saved his life.
Hey, Tony! The fuck was he saying? The whole shit was like it was really a conversation that turned into a hit and a choke.
I don't know if it was a hit.
He pushed his hands on the boy first. That's the reality.
And he choked him a little bit. He
should have kept his hands himself. Like,
I just choked him a little.
I feel like we sit up here like, oh, that was weak. And it was weak. Like, as a man, I'm looking at it like I'd have brushed that shit off and kept it moving. It wouldn't even been that deep to me. Right. But the
that
reality
boy wasn't hitting him back.
Right. He put his hands on the boy first. Also, he would have never did that shit in WWE.
Right.
He didn't never did that shit in WWE.
He would have never came to that in WWE.
It would have never. We would have never known.
How do you know that? That too.
Like he just walked up on him. Like he's not gonna walk up on people like that in WWE.
Right.
That's they would have never went and got another wrestler to take care of an angry wrestler.
Right.
They would have never did that.
No.
Who was? I'm sorry. Who? What? To what aspect is that? Like, are you saying they got Punk to go talk to
Tony
Jack Perry?
Schiavone specifically said he wants to break a car. We don't want him to do it.
Right.
Can you tell him not to break a car? He's like, yo, get Tony to do it. Tony don't want to do it. He's like, I'm gonna do it, but you ain't gonna like what I do.
You ain't gonna like it.
He told them. He told y'all niggas. He told
you mean to tell me
is she still here?
Executives asked a worker to go and take care of something that an executive was supposed to take care of.
But remember, they are, and this is where this is the problems with the structure because Punk was technically already in that position. Take it back for a second. If this is all about that real glass, there was a spot that was supposed to happen on one of them shows months before, right before Jack Perry was going on vacation, where he was supposed to get taken out, and they were going to use real glass, and the whole beef was Punk was like, "It's fucking dangerous." Shivani was like, "That's dangerous. You can't do that shit." And then they had static. That was why when they did the car spot on the pre-show, Jack Perry was like, "Oh, real glass, cry me a river," or whatever. That was a shot at CM Punk. He pulled a Kendrick Lamar like that diss on him, and Punk and when they went backstage, it was like, "Nah, that's crazy," and told Punk to handle that. But again, Punk had been in that spot already. He had 2 contracts, and one of them contracts was him kind of being in the mix and helping people develop and get along. That was the idea, essentially like a Chris Jericho situation where he's backstage being more than just a wrestler. So it wasn't something that was foreign to him, but he's probably not the guy that you want to have say, "Hey, that's not cool," because he's gonna
not when the shot is directed at him,
and also not somebody that's gonna go online, like go in a scrum and act a fool in front of his and disrespect his boss. You definitely don't want to give anybody that kind of leeway.
They like that though. Tony Khan likes that.
I think Tony Khan. I think Jade got out perfectly.
Yep.
I think Cody probably sort of writing on the wall very early and said, "Yeah, this ain't it."
Right.
And he left.
Well, he was never gonna stay.
He was never riding.
Sean Spears ended up in NXT was interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's smart.
It's very smart. I just feel like with this promotion, they had a great window where they really had investment. But the problem is they hadn't built up enough cachet and goodwill with the viewership where the viewership's willing to stick around for a down period.
Right.
Whereas WWE had built up decades of goodwill with the viewership, with the fan base. So they could have a decade of, okay. I think that this promotion has several issues. And people will say, well, they're not that. They're not WWE. They're not this. Well, when you put yourself on national television on 2 major networks, when you sell out stadiums, a stadium in London, that puts you in a certain arena. You're no longer Impact. You're no longer Progress.
You're at a different level.
With the big boys. And there are certain things that are just wrong with AEW right now. First thing, management. Tony, you're not a manager. You're a financier. You're the money man. You're not a manager. You're not a boss. Vince McMahon made it look easy. And so therefore everybody thinks that they can be Vince McMahon.
Right.
Second thing, the talent needs to start caring about how they look. Nobody watches a product on national network television where you look a mess.
Facts.
That is, and people will say, "Oh, DDM, that's mean. We celebrate everything." You are on national TV. This is show business. I don't care how hard you wrestle. That's great, but this is show business. You want people to sit in that arena with you for 3 or 4 hours while you take Dynamite and Rampage and Collision and all that shit? You got to give them a show.
Right.
The second thing, we need, the third thing, we need storylines. 2 people fighting at a distance look like 2 fools. I don't know who's fighting who. I'm leaving, or either I'm shooting both of y'all.
Oh, damn it.
Shit, I like to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, people can say WWE talks too much, and sometimes they can get a little excessive with that.
Damn.
But it's for a purpose.
Right. Most of the matches, even if the build wasn't super long, I had some form of investment.
Right.
In.
Right.
You just got Lance Archer showing up one week fighting this random person.
Goddamn.
You know what,
Mercedes is just not wrestling.
FTR using some bullshit video for some bullshit.
Gosh.
It's not. Like I still am mad about all what was it? All In. I'm mad.
Edge looking crazy. Edge talking crazy. Edge don't even know what the fuck he be saying.
Right, Edge, you look like
what?
Like a Sharpay in the face.
Like, what are you saying?
All right,
I don't even know what he's addressing when he gets in the mid. Like what?
That
something such as was in the like
Sean Tragedy. That was a question I had today. Is Mercedes Moné cleared?
If she's not, why did you bring her out? Because now that she's here, there's an expectation. Right. And Mercedes, you be looking orgies and motherfuckers. You right, Antoine. But there is an expectation once you show up.
Right. But this is the same company that showed this. Like they do stuff like that.
I'd be embarrassed, bro.
Apparently there were people who were not feeling what was going on yesterday, because it felt like it kind of detracted from being the show that is on its face the wrestling show. They say they've got the best. Adam Copeland last week said they had the best wrestlers. Will Ospreay said that, this is where wrestling lives or whatever. It's always interesting when it's the sports entertainment that becomes the topic of the AEW discussion. Because I wasn't expecting anything like this.
The head guy humping the girls. Like, what?
Yeah, he said, well,
it's real fucking, it's blatant disrespect, and you want people to respect you. Like, I just don't understand the motive here, because this doesn't make me like you even more. This doesn't make me want to. This is what motivates you, negativity. What? But yet, like DDM says, this motivates you, right? Seeing the other side do whatever they do, and then you dropping this video and you talking cash shit, but you're not in the fucking gym. Your gear looks dusty. Like nothing is elevating. Like nothing. You're not being motivated to do anything. That's the problem with this place. Like, you're not motivated to do anything, and you still look crazy.
Look crazy, boobs. And another issue I had with this promo that they did on Wednesday night. FTR, y'all know better.
I don't think they had a choice.
Right.
I don't think they had a choice.
You about to cry?
He gonna cry.
Y'all
Not today.
Y'all re-upped. Which
for what?
You only did a year. You should have did a year at a time.
You're definitely getting thumbs down for this shit.
You already got
because one. I don't care.
Sean Tragedy.
Don't do Sean like that.
But Sean Tragedy. In the Paul Levesque FTR would do well.
They still got to figure out their tag team division as well. But yeah, I think and because the Sue Usos wanted that FTR match, and then they said, "Nah, niggas, y'all break up." So now I do think that again, my everything looks very retaliatory. The week after WrestleMania, there's like 2 or 3 moments in that Dynamite show that felt like, oh, look what they said, and this how we gonna react. And I was always told that AEW was a show that's gonna worry about AEW, just like because I was thinking about this earlier when Punk left and he went to WWE Survivor Series. AEW was in the midst of that AEW Continental Classic, and that tournament was dope because we talked about this before.
Tournament fire.
It was about the tournament. It was about what they were doing, and nothing with anything else. Right. This FTR Young Bucks match is the finals of that tag tournament. I'm just very surprised that they felt they had to hitch the guy this fucking video to that. I don't think they needed that at all. If you spent the more time investing in there's already a storyline with the Bucks and FTR. There's a reason why they had them both winning at the end. Why not just do what y'all say y'all do and
it's them pieces that you brought in that were those needle movers aren't moving that needle. and you need something to spark that conversation, and it
Pop a rating.
It was this bullshit.
They popped the rating. It was bigger than last week.
By 100,000. Was it
100 something.
But it's only for the moment.
It's only for the
did
moment.
Something. You did. This was like what do they call that? Like a shock thing. Like you boosted it. It was like this boost, but it's not going to stay. Clickbait.
It was clickbait.
He is infamous for clickbait.
Damn, that may be the time.
That's all he does is clickbait.
I'm only watching AEW Dynasty out of obligation because we do this podcast. That's about it.
I'd look for the T when I hear the T on the timeline.
Yeah, Mimi said, I ain't home yet. Did they where the footage at? They dropped the footage.
Is it egregious? Is it egregious?
I'm not home yet. Did they drop the footages? All right.
This is the thing, Rock. You brought in the Rainmaker, which I would assume that you felt like that was gonna move the needle. You brought Will Ospreay.
Embarrassing.
But you're putting these people in positions that they don't necessarily don't kill me over this. They don't shine in the positions that you're putting them in.
No.
These people shine in the ring.
That's
shine
right.
on their own shit.
Have these niggas wrestle.
Rainmaker, he has that whole big entrance. I'm sorry, Matt. I looked at the entrance yesterday and I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. It's not the entrance that's terrible. It's the fact that he's there that's terrible.
Mimi, let me ask you a question. How would that entrance have looked WrestleMania 40? That's what I was looking for. That's what I was waiting for.
We'd have got money out that bitch. I'd have got a couple dollars. They'd have had dollars blowing in the crowd.
He looks like a fucking star.
Yeah.
You
but
can't
I don't want to watch.
You can't put these niggas on. You got Will Ospreay wrestling every week.
He wrestling next week.
Out of this shit.
He about to wrestle Claudio. Oh, it's tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. Or Saturday, pardon me.
The Claudio match.
Niggas is gonna lose interest in this shit.
Yeah, I don't
stop,
care
y'all fucking these are, pardon me, Rock. These are the needle movers.
Right. It shouldn't be that difficult. It should not be difficult.
You gotta figure this shit out before there ain't nothing to figure out.
Yeah.
That's
Julia was a smart cookie. She said, I ain't playing that game. My ass is gonna show up and stand and deliver, and I'm gonna get this WWE check.
Right.
Yeah, I work at NXT, but
that's right.
You at least you gonna be somebody star in that bitch.
That's right.
She looked at that crowd though, and she said, "Whoa!"
And they knew who she was. And not for nothing, Julia bad.
Julia was looking great. She looked great.
We seen her in the market. When we seen her in the market, I said, well, damn.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't even, y'all know how I get down. But Julia bad, yo.
Yeah.
Julia bad, yo.
On that note, yeah, I think it's I think we have to
yeah, nigga, we been here for a while.
Y'all talking about Julia and shit?
It's 15 minutes to the next day.
Guess what? No cap recap. And I didn't say it was going to be a short cap recap. I said no cap recap. If y'all can't no cap in a 2-hour fashion, well, guess what though? We're not talking about this shit ever again. So if you didn't get your darts in, I don't want to hear next week. But before we get out of here, there's only one question I gotta ask Miss Mimi.
The big three. Big three.
All three of them?
All three.
All three of them. I respect it.
Once again.
It was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful DDM.
Oba! Oba!
Yeah.
He had them 2 months, you know what I mean? On his
get this nigga out of here.
Bam! He threw a chair at that motherfucker.
Scarf at tradition.
I like Oba. I like Oba Femi a lot. Brother Fam, you got a Black Rass of the week?
Fam here?
Yeah. I'll let y'all do that bull crap for the last half hour. Give me Jada Stone. Y'all be good. Peace.
Jada Stone. I love it. I do love it.
Yo, I was gonna say Stone, but I'm gonna go with all the ladies in that that six.
The six women.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it. With that challenge match, that's Janaka, Jade Stone, Maserati, Jocelyn Navarro,
yes,
Maya
Sarah
World,
James,
and Tiara James. Fire.
My Black Rass of the week is Brother Trick Williams. Not just because, you know, I had a good couple conversations with him, but it's that stand. It was two things. That stand and deliver entrance. What'd he say? I told you I was number one. But it was really NXT this past Tuesday. We didn't really get into all that. By the end of that show, it's looking like he got a cage match with Carmelo Hayes, which should be a banger. And hopefully it ends the story that they was maybe trying to end the stand and deliver, but we ain't ready for that yet. But then the week after a spring break-in, he's got the title. He's supposed to be having a title match with Dragunov, and Dragunov said, if you lose this title match, you get the fuck out of here. So I'm assuming in a couple weeks we got something to celebrate. So we'll see. I don't want to jinx nothing though. We still got to watch the TV. But shouts out Big Trick Williams. That was that guy. Shouts out to all the black creators, black wrestlers
at the brunch.
Any legend at Reading Market because she bad.
Yes.
Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to all the BRP listeners who were in the field. There were a bunch of people like, yo, Cal. Yo, or I would see somebody with the Black Rasslin Mania or a Nation on. It was
like, yo, who the fuck are y'all niggas? Shout out.
Who is you?
I'm DDM. Oh my God, it's so great to finally meet you.
It was dope to see people, and it was dope to be seen. Mimi, where can these people find you on them social media?
You know where? You know where to find me morning all the time.
The switch up on that was crazy.
No bullshit.
You know where?
That's that shit.
Where? DDM. Sorry. Where can the people find you at DDM?
You can catch me in the nail shop, making my hand pop. Like, ow, ow. Like, ow, ow. It's not. Say no. You find me at Dapper Dan Vitas on all social media. Yes, I did survive drinking with y'all.
Thank you, Antoine.
I ain't gonna lie. I drunk some of it. And then
you ain't drink.
I did.
You's a sorry bastard.
You's a sorry bastard.
No, a drinking motherfucker.
I gotta keep my skin intact. I'm already fat. I gotta pick a struggle.
Brother fam, where can they find you on them social medias, please?
Right there.
There you go. Brother Matthew.
You can't find me nowhere, nigga. Don't follow me.
Nowhere. Follow fam and then ask him where Math is. Don't do that, actually. Don't do that.
Don't follow me ever, nigga.
Samantha Irvin is the VIP. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is a website, and as always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just Google your favorite podcast, and our Black ass should be there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Please make sure you subscribe, commenting, liking, sharing this shit. If we made you laugh once during this broadcast, you better hit that like button and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tragedy, stop hitting this
to rock with us every Thursday night, 8:35 Eastern Standard Time, giving you 5 mics of podcasting excellence.
I found out who
insight and entertainment. Did you?
Yeah.
Black Rasslin favorite pod. And Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure you're paying that 1 or paying that 10 to get content like this that's not going to get us copyright stricken off of YouTube. So you can put the shit over there.
I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Oh, nah. I do want to say though, anybody who rocks with the Patreon, it's been quiet this week, but niggas been busy. The schedule gonna pick back up. Trust me. I got 2 Dark Side of Rings to watch and a bunch of other shit to watch. We're gonna watch
oh baby, one
some Stand and Deliver. We're gonna watch some WrestleMania. We're gonna watch some GCW for the culture. We got a lot of content going on.
One more time.
I think that's it. Shouts out to everybody we saw in Philly.
Hey, can you say that one more time?
You really want me to keep?
Shout out to the Philadelphia
subway. We get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, shout out to the subway system.
One more time. One more time. Oh, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time.
One more time. Oh, we can get out of here. We can get out of here. The sad part, actually, with OJ Simpson passing, this New Jack outro is kind of like in a different light. But we out of here. Rest in peace, New Jack.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid.